I want to sit down for this.
This is episode 112. I go by the name of DJXP. If I go to my right, we have. Oh, is it the left?
Oh,
Oh yeah, go ahead. No, the right.
He said right. So
You're right.
So it's me.
Yeah.
Sean.
And if I continue, we have. And welcome to You Might Want to Sit Down for This. Before we start, I would like to take this time to offer what I guess the closest thing that I could call, well, not the closest thing, but an apology of sorts. The last episode, for the few that maybe perceived it or didn't, I was not myself.
I think I called it out, didn't I say something?
It was on the show.
You may have called it out on the show.
I called it out on the show?
Yeah. And I wasn't able to be the version of myself that I feel like people have grown to understand, at least for those who have been on the journey. And for those who are on the journey, probably, noticed something. And if you didn't, then I guess no harm, no foul. I guess you can skip over this part. But I was really internalizing a lot of things. My mental headspace was not in a place that was conducive for, sitting down and having a conversation in a way that I have grown accustomed to also myself doing. So that enabled me to not be, and obviously, we work on this podcast. We have a director and we have an actor, and in those fields, there is something to be said about the ability to pretend, because acting is a form of pretending, and even performing at some. I know I perform with O'Shawn as well as a perform, a DJ in the background, but there is something to be said about performing when you don't feel that way. But I think sometimes it gets to a point where you can't, I think one of the things I have to get better at is faking the funk. I think it's probably the best way to say it, especially if I'm the quote unquote anchor, even though I'm not always on a show. Some shows there's more anchor from Travell or O'Shawn, but on paper, I'm supposed to be the anchor, so I can't really do that. For example, there's been shows that Travell's been out of it, and he's admitted it, and obviously it was visible, but it wasn't really felt that way. Or O'Shawn, maybe not in the same way, but I could perceive it in certain ways, and then but the anchor is not supposed to allow that. But I think sometimes when things weigh on you and things come to a head and things kind of compound, and you don't really feel or see a way out of it, there's no other way to materialize or internalize it or express it except in a way that is a deterioration of who you are at usually, and the irony is that this was happening at the height of our podcast popularity on paper and in theory and in practicality. Of course, our verticals were going up with, and shout out the Summer House audience and all those things, and all those things were connecting and all these things were going on. But unfortunately, situations like that, it doesn't matter what's going on sometimes, because if you mentally can't do something, there's not so much that you can do. You know what I mean? Of course you can fake it, and like I said, and pretend everything is fine. Shout out the song "Everything Is Fine" that had one person who screwed us over and then another person who replaced the person. But there's something to be said about the ability to lick your wounds and get to what it is. Obviously, Travell being a successful business man that is pretty much in his DNA, and we were having a conversation.
I do want to adjudicate that if there's any business that you do for 5 years or more, you're a success because the stats say that you
should have already given up.
Mm-hmm. So I think a lot of people are successful at business and need to be told that.
But in the context of this conversation, in terms of the ability and what we were talking about before is the ability to regroup and to get better and to come up off of those losses, whether it's mental or literal or what have you. So I say that to say, like, I shouldn't, especially I feel like it was a disrespect to those people who were coming here to see a great show. So if you didn't, and it was because of me, if you didn't notice, like I said, it's cool, it's fine. Like that's probably better. But if you did, and you're like, yo, like people, if you're like, yo, what was going on? Like, what was happening? Like, I recognize that is not the way to move forward, even if everything tells you to feel that way. But sometimes when it comes to situations like this, music, acting, whatever it is, you have to think about the audience, because they are who you do it for. Like, to be honest, like when we were doing this before and we're just doing it for the doing, your care about that is not the same as when you start to see people who really appreciate what you do and like how you do it and your unique perspective and things like that. So it is a disservice to those people, whatever number that may be, to be, because sometimes you are these people's escape. And I got to stop saying too, because I watched a video about how to not do that. I know sometimes I do it because it sounds good in the headphones as I think about what to say next, but there are other ways to do that without making that annoying sound. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, I like I said, I would like to apologize to those people and make a better effort to be the best version of myself, regardless of what's happening. So that's what I like to say. If anybody here would like to chime in on that before we get into some stuff, that would be great. I mean, if not, that's perfectly normal as well. If I said what needs to be said, and let's get into the SHIs, then let's get to it. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, 1000%, most definitely. And let's get to it. So
yeah,
of course, like I said, it's been a while since we've recorded. Look at that right away. It's been a while since we've recorded. Lots of things have occurred.
Yeah, how do you feel about Kawhi Leonard?
Oh, we're going there.
I want to jump into it just because that is something that I think will have a lot of legs to it. It's still evolving. Obviously, being in Toronto, he was supposed to be traded here. There was a level of excitement.
Absolutely.
And whatever angle you want to go to, how do you feel that the trade is probably and most likely not going to happen?
Is that your analysis?
I don't think the Raptors will take on the liability. What's he, 37? How old is Kawhi?
He's either 36 or 37.
But the injury thing is part of
the injury, but I don't think the Raptors take on the liability of a guy who might get suspended for like a year, 2 years.
Will that be the punishment? Is that a financial punishment, or is there that as well?
Mm-hmm. If the reporting by Mr. Pablo Torre is correct.
Shout out him.
And my problem with the Pablo Torre thing is apparently the Clippers haven't been able to come out and vehemently say this guy has no idea what he's talking about. This is
Pablo. They haven't been able to say that about Pablo, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's still running with it. The guy's done like a 13-part series on Kawhi Leonard.
It's a lot.
Bringing in them bucks.
And Steve Ballmer's like the richest owner in the league.
Absolutely. Shout out Microsoft.
Cap circumvention.
Yep.
Just so you could understand like the concept, right?
Right.
Which I'm sure you understand, but I'm going to say it to the audience.
1000%.
The last time there was an NBA players strike.
He's 35, by the way. But
when they didn't want to play. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Was this 11?
Something.
This is like 11. Okay.
Vaguely, yeah.
The primary thing that most leagues go on strike over is division of revenue, which is to say the league is making X amount of money. A percentage of that goes to the owners. A percentage of that has to be what is considered the salary cap.
Right.
which is why when the big TV deal came in, there was so much more money because it's like, hey, the pot just got this big. TV contracts are the biggest part of the salary cap.
1,000%.
The cap is designed for parity across leagues. It's so that the richest guy can't go out there and just pay immeasurable amounts of money.
In this
across teams, you mean? Is it across teams or when you say across leagues, what do you mean?
He just mean in this league.
Oh, okay.
In this
in the context of the league. Okay.
It's not in all leagues.
It's not in all leagues. Like baseball doesn't have the salary cap, but they have a tax, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So they're equal. Yeah.
And some
The
people don't
NFL
care.
has a hard cap, but the NBA does not have a hard cap. I'm gonna tell you why this is important.
Hard cap, soft cap.
Because there's a hard cap and soft cap, right?
Mm-hmm.
My concern with this, in terms of what is, it's a felony.
What's a felony?
What
Cap circumvention,
Yeah.
because you're breaking a negotiated union deal.
Oh, okay.
It's a felony.
Okay.
The two of them have committed a felony.
But who committed the felony?
I mean, it's fruit of the poisonous tree. If I sell you drugs and you take them, we're both committed a felony.
But I know
That shouldn't be.
But exactly.
Pardon me?
Should they be the same? Should they be
In that analogy,
in that? Yeah.
the seller of the drug shouldn't be.
And the buyer of the drug should receive the same sort of punishment.
Oh, I understand what you're asking me. No, but I do think
'cause-
you get more for possession, right? And intent to distribute than you do for taking.
Which is
Because if I only possess enough that I bought from you and you got the whole rest of it, yeah, we're not gonna get the same time. You got the whole rest of it. I got a little bit. I'm gonna get the little bit of time. You gonna get the rest of the time.
Right.
So Steve would definitely get a worse punishment than Kawhi if it's true. But I'm thinking if he circumvented the cap, he owed tax dollars to the league.
Right.
who? Kawhi or
Ballmer would
Yeah,
owe
but-
tax dollars to the league because
yes.
I'm paying him more than the
Yes.
cap. I'm
Yes.
in luxury tax.
exactly?
There has to be some rule against that.
Yeah, that's probably
Okay.
it. Probably is. So
What
Okay,
is
now
the-
if I'm a Kawhi
okay?
and I am part of a union that negotiated a deal, and I knowingly take a backdoor deal from the owner.
So that's the question.
Is that what happened? Did he knowingly take the deal?
Is he
backdoor
being
deal?
told, "Hey, what I'm about to do for you is illegal"?
Right. Well, no, because
No, be
plausible
honest.
deniabilities are
I'm
real
not letting
things.
y'all
Like-
get that off anymore because these athletes make $30+ million a year. They have entire
No,
teams of
listen,
people around them.
listen,
Yeah.
listen.
Kawhi didn't cut this deal with him and his uncle Dennis.
Bro, listen to what I'm saying.
That's
Listen to what I'm saying. Did they say, "Yo, what we're about to do, what we can do
it's
for
a
you"?
gray area.
Like that's on what I
That's
want
what
because
question-
I think that's what the question
Hey
is.
yo,
I think that's what they're
hey
trying
yo,
to figure
NBA
out.
player, NBA player.
Yes.
random one,
I'm not- I'm-
one or a specific one?
No, I'm just gonna say NBA player.
NBA player.
Here's your NBA salary,
Yes.
and on this paper over here,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sign you a marketing job
Mm-hmm.
that you never have to go to.
Okay.
You don't want to ask me more questions about what I just said?
They might not.
They
Travell.
might not need to.
This is what they see. This, and I'm telling you, Travell, this is why this whole thing is taking forever.
You don't think Kawhi asked
was
him
gonna
no
ask.
questions?
No, this is no.
Look at
yes.
Kawhi and tell me
Thi-
if you think he's the type to
that-
ask any
Y'all,
questions.
y'all,
No,
if
come
y'all
on, let's be
think
honest.
he don't handle his business
Travell,
properly, that's crazy.
Travell, listen to what I'm saying. There is a reason why this is taking as long as it is.
I
It
know
is
why
not
it's
as
taking as
simple.
long as it is.
Why?
Can I get both your theories? Because I have no
Why?
idea.
The
What?
NBA doesn't want to do what they think they probably have to do to Steve Ballmer.
And you think that takes almost a year to
yeah, because they're
decide?
trying to find a way to make it go away, and dumbass Pablo Torre keeps talking.
No,
That's not
That's not enough.
I don't
That's
think.
not enough.
I don't think so.
I think.
Okay, if it wasn't that, right? Let me ask you a question.
Wait. It's a part of it.
Let me ask you a question.
It's a part of it.
The Raptors trade for Kawhi. Pablo Torre comes out with a story. Now the league is making announcements. Yeah, we're not quite done with this guy yet. That's not Pablo? That wasn't the league trying to hope that nobody said nothing?
Let me tell you something. I bet you if Kawhi was going to a different team, this would have
that's
been
wrong.
solved.
Oh,
This
get the
would've-
heck out of here.
Yeah.
This is Toronto
not
slander?
Toronto. If it was the big 3-4 teams,
The big market.
if this was
bigger
in New
markets.
York,
It'd be worse.
can I, Travell? Do you know there's a rumor about he talked about your guy there talked about how he was going to, as soon as he's done with this one, he's gonna look into a player that plays on the New York Knicks. Do you know about that?
What are you talking about?
Oh, let's just get into it like this. You want to just get into it like this?
Wait, but
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think Jalen Brunson gave up $113 million.
There you go.
I have no problem saying that.
So my point
And
is,
the only reason they caught Kawhi is because the company they paid him from also went under because they were crooks. Other than that, we would never notice.
This is what I'm saying.
And he didn't post one thing.
I think we give too much credit to people that we assume should know something or are clear-minded.
Because it's obvious
I'm telling you.
The third point.
I'm telling you. I think we give too many credit.
Let's just have it out then. For Kawhi to ask no questions about this when it was offered to him, it's an open secret across the players in the league that, some of these guys pay you under the table.
Or he was also tricked by what the situation was.
Okay.
Like in terms of this, people tell people, listen, what we're about to tell you, I don't have to go. We can make this work. You'll be fine. Look, you will be fine. This is, I know this looks obscured. I know this looks like whatever, but just trust us. I'm a multi-billionaire. I've done things. There's people that receive actors, actors, performers.
You don't think that Kawhi knows you're doing this to pay me more money so I sign?
No, I'm giving another thing. I think that is a very strong possibility.
Because I don't think Kawhi didn't know.
No. I'm talking about
I want this so I can sign. And I'll tell you why. Because for example, European soccer, baseball, for example, has no salary cap, right? It's just wages. The things that these guys negotiate for when they get deals,
it's crazy.
It's like, if you're a billionaire owner and you want me to come hit this baseball, I want a suite for my family and friends. I want you to fly them in from the DR. I want a car. I want this. I want that. And I want my salary.
And they say,
yeah.
Steve Cohen.
I.e. Dodgers.
Okay. So do I believe that in the NBA that happens? Yeah.
And I think.
But I know that because of the way they've negotiated, it's not really supposed to. I'm not allowed to give you favors on the back end.
I agree, which is why some reporters are talking about how if we're all going to sit here, you can sit here. It's the same thing with baseball back in the day. If we're going to sit, or even in track and field, if we're going to sit here and say, this athlete is the only person that is doing this. If this team is the only team that's doing this, then we have a way bigger problem than what this thing that you're attacking, because
they're going to make an example out of the one guy they caught to try and put the fear of God into the people they did.
And I think what is fair,
just like steroids.
Yeah, that's what I meant when I was talking about baseball. What I think is fair is if the head honcho Steve really did what he did,
richest owner in the NBA.
Yeah, if he really did what he did, he should be punished right away.
Yeah.
As much as extreme as they want it to be. And the Kawhi situation, if he is the subordinate or the underling of the situation, that situation should be already addressed and already given some sort of...
Does Kawhi get a suspension for this? When they're done with this, does he get suspended?
Well, now that you're saying it's on the table.
If it's on the table, then I can see...
I'm assuming because of the union issue, because of all... Does he get suspended for this?
I think he can get suspended for this. I think a lot of in basketball, they're so quick to give suspensions anyway. 30 days, 30. Oh, he took a drug. Right. Oh, 30 days. 30 days, 30 games, 50 games, half a year. He's gambling. Or whatever the case may be. Yeah. I think he should get something, but I don't think there should be some 1 to 2 year drawn out conversation about what that particular player should do with their life. If we are, you guys have already found enough that Clippers have done.
I think the players. Because here's what Steve...
He is the pawn in this on the board.
Steve apparently introduced Kawhi...
Yes.
...to a company that wasn't him.
You see, already started.
Now, but here's the thing. I think owners do that. Like, I know a couple guys in the league. But, man, bro, this happens, bro. I know a couple guys in the league, and their owners give them looks. If they're a guy on the squad, the owner will say,
look.
Hey, this is Rick.
Yeah.
Rick is doing some wild stuff. Rick is doing some wild stuff. Yeah. Even I'm sure the owner said to Rick, handle my guy properly. Yeah.
Right.
I've watched. I don't know people like you in this, but I've watched ballers. I've watched some of these sports comments. These players do talk to high up owners about things that most people wouldn't fucking know of.
Bro, I know a man who said, just in terms of, you understand how some guys who move heavy in the league. This was a top don in the league. Okay. I knew a man who, he said, that guy put together the squad.
Yes,
he says before the organization made me an offer, he called me and said, we're going to offer 2 for X. And he goes, it was a player.
Right.
The player said to him, and we're going to offer you this. It's going to be that much. Is that cool for you? Yeah. All right, bet. Right. Your agent's going to hear something in a couple of days. For that to be the case, you already know when you're a star player on a squad of a team of 22 men, only 10 really see the court like that. 7 or 8 in rotation during the playoffs, and you're one of the guys, you're one of the top 3, yeah, you talk to me a certain type of way about me getting this money right for what I'm doing for your organization.
I didn't want you to go back to the Raptors. That was a strong possibility. I don't want you to go to Lakers. That was a strong possibility. This guy lured Kawhi to this situation. He lured him.
Steve Ballmer, you saying?
Yes.
Lured him
he lured him to whatever the tactics.
Remember they investigated him for tampering.
Yeah.
And I know he tampered.
So that's what I'm saying. There's already been all this. I feel like it's wrong that. Okay, this is what I think. I think Raptors shouldn't be in trouble for this. I think the Raptors
won't be in trouble.
No, I'm saying the Raptors should be able to make the trade.
Yeah. And it be exempt from any
not
damages.
take because that's what their issue is.
I don't think the Raptors will get any damages. They're worried about trading for a guy they're not going to be able to play. I don't think
so. I think there's other.
You think the Raptors are worried? Yo, if we trade for this guy, then the league is going to come look into how we're paying some mans to come to Canada, and we don't really want to have that conversation. Or are you thinking that the punishment's going to bleed?
Yeah, I think the punishment's going to bleed in other ways.
I thought they were just worried about the player. Where they're like, yo, we're going to trade for Kawhi and not have it.
I think that's a part of it, but I think it's the bleed. I think it's a combination of both. They don't want, and people, also that. Like you said, if everyone's doing some form of that, I don't want you looking into my shit either. I don't want you to look. It might not even be that thing that I'm doing, but maybe it's something other thing that was that wasn't a big deal that now you guys are all looking at because you're like, this person is from a problematic situation that we're gonna have our fucking magnifying glass on, and we don't want you. We don't want that. Yeah, just leave us alone and we're fine. We didn't cause no trouble. So I think they should. I think based on the fact that he's the player, he's not the one that did whatever, particularly in terms of like, unless we find out, hey, he said, all right, hey man, it's Kawhi. Let me tell you something. I know this is all you guys could pay me. Go and do some other shit that you can get me way more money. I don't care if it's illegal or legal. If you do
I don't
that,
think anybody snitches.
I'm just saying, if that was a situation, I can understand why the league's like, no, we're gonna give you the max. We're gonna give you 3 years.
But then I also understand why it's gonna take so long because nobody who was in the room to hear that talk is saying nothing.
Exactly. And that's why they should let the guy go and punish the Clippers for doing the thing.
But I think they are letting him go because they didn't stop him from playing last year. He played all year last year.
I know. They should let him. They should let the trade go by.
But
and he shouldn't be. And he should.
Did the Raptors block? No, the Raptors are the ones who said no. It's not them. The league didn't come.
I know because the league said because the league said
it's not making.
If you take him,
you are incurring any damages that.
That's what they said.
They said it.
Yes,
that's the problem, and we don't know what those damages look like.
The league said that. Whatever the what's the commissioner's name again? He's because Adam on one of the press conferences, he said, yo, in case you guys, or whatever conversation he had, he literally said, the Raptors already know about this issue. We're not stopping them from doing this, but blah, 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 blah.
This is, it's like, this is whatever happens,
whatever. And the problem is, we don't know what that is, though. And that's what the probably Raptors are afraid of. They don't know what it is.
They don't know if it's like, not going to play.
What's that warning thing that you say? It's like when my mom used to tell me, oh, you're going out late tonight? Oh, you're going out to wherever? Okay, you go there.
Oh my God. The Raptors were not told explicitly not to trade for Kawhi Leonard by the league, but they were informed that completing the trade meant inheriting the risk of any potential penalties or contract voiding tied to an ongoing NBA investigation.
Yes. So there.
How the hell can you tell me that?
So now, not only did they not know that, but
now
know that. Exactly. That's and that's where the problem is.
Travell, and that's why when you started this conversation, I'm like, Travell, you could have. This is not fair. That's not fucking fair.
Well, so if I trade for Kawhi, what penalty?
It's almost like they're saying whatever penalty we're going to give to Clippers, we're going to give to you. That's how that comes up. That's what that reads like to me.
Because you're taking over his contract. So
they're taking everything. That means we're saying you have inherited that problem that is connected to that. So it's Raptors probably like
saying
what?
Leave him alone until we decide.
Yeah, until we're done.
Because is there a world where the league asks for some of that money to be paid back?
I know that financial is part of it. It has to be.
And then the Raptors like, we're gonna be on the hook for like triple his money, bro.
And we're like, why are we doing that? We have nothing to do with this.
Yeah, so deal with it, figure it out, charge whoever.
Kawhi not gonna pay it. Kawhi like, what do you guys talking about?
Exactly. Ballmer have to do that,
and he has the bread. So. What is
but he don't want to admit that he did anything wrong.
That's the problem because it's a bigger issue.
Come prove it. If you can't prove it, let's settle.
Okay,
but I think they want to settle though. Why are they taking so long with it? Why didn't they just make the phone call?
What we asking?
Hey, yo, Steve,
that's my question.
Don't make us come find this, bro. Just how much you got, bro?
That's it.
Like,
but because
then it's Steve holding the line of like I'm not paying, I'm not guilty.
No, it's not just that.
If Steve gonna say, yo, if I pay, then it looks like I'm settling because I'm guilty, and I don't want that problem moving forward.
Kawhi's not on the team anymore. to him.
Yeah. No,
He's saying, why would I pay him? I don't care about him on the team anymore.
Yeah.
Steve is saying, I don't have a problem. Kawhi sitting on the bench for the rest of the year till his contract is over.
Right.
Because they still have one more year.
He has a year left on his deal, yeah.
So we were already moving on from
came out and said we're not re-upping, which is why he said get me out of here.
Get me out of here. And only one team I will go to
because they handled me
that I will
they handle me properly
and that I will re-sign with.
There's only one of like considering the accusation for the Clippers and Kawhi coming out and saying I'll only go to Toronto.
Yeah.
Do you think they did him favors while he was here?
But that's what
the Raptors do Kawhi favors while he was here.
I don't think they did. Besides the free, you can eat anywhere free or whatever.
No, I'm talking about the organization.
Exactly. No, I don't think
so. But I think they did. I think they did whatever to the line. Like means like they gave him extra stuff. That's not a problem. Like it's not an issue, right? Because remember that whole conversation was, he's asking for equity. He's asking for he's asking for the plane. He wants the plane to use whenever it feels like. And all of that was Uncle Dennis, right? Uncle Dennis. But then guess what happened? Uncle Dennis is not representing anymore.
Quote unquote.
That's well, right? That's what. That's what they said.
Is that since this or from before?
I did see that
because that might be a fall on the sword thing.
No, I think I did see a headline that he wasn't representing him anymore before this thing.
If you put it on Steve and his uncle, and he's not representing him anymore, then let Kawhi go.
But
y'all deal with that.
Yeah,
it's stupid. That's stupid.
Yeah,
that's why the Raptors are scared.
No,
like what?
Well, thank you for sharing. I had no idea about that.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
I have a theory. I'm jumping all over the place.
Go ahead.
But what's your theory? Is it's sports related? Tell me what subject you're jumping
it's all over the place, but we're talking in segments. This is going to be easy to cut. Don't worry. I know.
No, but we want to do the segments together.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
And hype up the link right there.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
No. Do what you're saying, but I just want to know what topic it is.
It's not sports. It's pop culture.
Okay. No, that's we're talking because that's where we're going to go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why not?
Go ahead.
I think my favorite artist is Pure Evil.
Your favorite artist is Pure Evil?
Is that a new artist that is emerged?
My favorite artist of all time is Pure Evil.
Because of all time.
When you throw a party and invite all these women and start handing out cars and giving out money
that's what
and sending them back to their homes with their boyfriends who they lied to come to your event.
I don't think they all lied, but I hear you. I think some were very direct.
I'm saying this right now, I said it, bro. If my girl went and won a Drake car,
yo, a Drake car is insane. It's not a Drake car.
If my girl went and won a Drake car,
I'll
go to the dealer with her to sell it for the money.
Okay, well, at least, but that's still fine. But that's still fine.
I don't feel emasculated by that.
Me either.
You know what I'm saying? But if I was a jerk, like a bad guy,
return that car.
And like Sauce Walker did. If I was a bad guy and I knew I wasn't really treating my girl right, and my only hook on her is my monetary thing, and I got this dude who just come and outspend me for fun.
For fun.
Why'd you outspend me for fun?
And for context,
then I'd also be like, how outside is my girl that she got invited?
Yeah. For context, it is called
who DM'd you?
It's called Strong Drinks, Strong Women, Stronger Drinks. That's the event, and it's I think this is the second year that it is to exist.
Huh? Maybe it's young professionals.
Well, but that is what it says though. But that doesn't mean there's other people that are not professional that can get on the bill. But it is being billed as a way to celebrate the women who are hardworking and do these things, who are underappreciated in the industry. And that women aren't paid.
A lot of women that I saw are definitely that.
So give some examples of the people that you saw.
I don't remember all their names.
No.
I don't know their resume, but I just know that
people you said.
I was working hard.
Huh?
They were working hard.
A lot of them.
I'm joking about the Pure Evil thing. I thought this was incredible.
A lot of them was working. A lot of them are hardworking women that have platforms, that have social followings, that actually do stuff, whether they're shout out Kayla Gray, like she's TSN,
Kayla was there?
Yeah, and she got
a G-Wagon. You know
what I mean? Like people like that. The one of the is actor friends that were
Amanda Lewis
from that played in the role with him. He gave 50K, her 50K, like
a bunch of
so he was doing things. So it's not just you just see some pretty girl and you're like, you look. I looked and
I'm sure,
like, literally.
Drake been running around the city for like
almost
20 years now. Yeah. I'm sure it's people that he knows, that he sees hustling.
They're hustling, doing their thing. Some streamers
not getting into certain things. Yeah. Like, you know what? Let me show love.
Yeah.
And remember,
makeup people that have makeup brand, like people who are trying to entrepreneurs that are trying to do their thing. Like it was smart. It was great.
Genius move, incredibly generous. But I know that there are how many men woke up this morning sick to their stomachs?
Oh, probably like all of them.
No, not all of them. Like I said, I would be so happy.
I was happy for them. Like I knew them.
The problem,
I was like, happy.
No, but if my girl came out and said, "Baby, you wouldn't believe it, Drake gave me 50 grand in a car," I'd be like, "Oh my god, really?
This is crazy.
This is amazing.
This is unbelievable.
There's no room.
I wouldn't feel no way about it.
But I
know there are dudes who feel a way about it.
Feel sick.
What percentage of the dudes?
80%.
80%. Nah,
it's up there.
The real question is what did she say?
There's some people. There's some people. There's some men that their girl didn't go, and they're looking at it on their gram, and the guys they're having an argument about it in the kitchen. So wait, if Drake gave you 50K, you would take that?
Yes.
Oh, why? Oh, it's because, and then they're having this argument. Do you think that there's not people arguing about this?
I think those niggas are stupid.
I know. Well,
it's $50,000, and even if you got money, it's $50,000 more than she had when she left the house. Like, this is a great pull up for you.
Some people got 50. Some people got 100. Some people got a $150,000 car. Some people got Birkins. Some people.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I thought it was incredible.
This was unbelievable.
Bro, a dude sent it to me. Like, yo, what'd you do if this was your girl? And I could tell he was the type of dude who'd be upset.
Yeah, but some people be upset about the strangest things.
Yeah,
a lot of guys be like upset about. This is extreme, but I've seen a lot of things that niggas is extreme. They're mad if a guy thinks that says that you're that girl's beautiful and it's your girl. It's like, wait, you're mad that someone complimented your girl? Do you want someone to say, hey, your girl's ugly? People just get that in their feelings about things. So I'm not surprised. My point is, I'm not surprised.
So you think 80% of the dudes
post
sipping? What is it? Sipping
strong drinks, strong women, stronger drinks.
Yeah, I think some niggas is I think feeling the ways.
I think some women were just like, yo, I'm chilling with my girls, because I think a lot of the women who went to this event thought he's not gonna be there. I think the fact that he was there handing out stuff, they were like, oh shit.
You think so?
Where was it?
Casa Loma. But he did another event there.
Yeah, was it a restaurant? Sorry, is Casa Loma a restaurant?
There's a restaurant. But
right, yeah, but yeah.
Am I right about it being? No, I'm wrong about that. Wait, I think it is Donald. No, they
that what?
It's not there anymore.
But there is another spot there. Yeah. I don't remember what it's called.
I'm so wrong about that.
No, I mean that's fine. Yeah. But
I'm outside. I need to know.
But the point is, he's done that. He's following the good Samaritan, good guy, like good thing, right? Look what he did for all the Janices, right? And had them all going.
But that's why I think people thought he wouldn't have been there. He threw a Janus party in every city.
And he wasn't there.
But this wasn't a bunch of versions of this. He said this is just one thing that's happening. So
did he announce it?
They knew that it was. It wasn't announced to everybody. Yeah, it was announced that Drake has invited you to, and it's this one location. So I'm assuming they have a strong.
I don't think they thought he was going to be there.
Bro, he's in the city. So
I didn't say he wasn't. I don't think they thought he was going to be there. Which one was it? Did he go to the Janus party? The Janus brunch?
Well, no, because it was multiple. So they're like, there's no way he's going to be at all of them at the same time. Some of them were happening at the same time.
Yeah, they were, but why? They were all in the same day. But why wouldn't he come to the one that was in the city he was in?
He was at one of them though in real life, wasn't he?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I swear he was at one.
I don't think so.
I swear he did.
No, I don't think so.
You want me to find out?
Please.
Yeah,
I wouldn't feel no way though. I feel fantastic about this.
Oh, either way, if he wasn't.
And I just love that
maybe it was the video.
After watching Rick Ross sell a total of 2 albums, that my goal is.
Rick Ross sold 2 albums. Is that real?
Tory outsold him from jail. That's all I needed to know.
But Tory, y'all sleeping on Tory like he's not.
I think Tory's incredible.
He didn't show up for any of them. He didn't show up to the Toronto Apology.
Yeah. We're not talking about the. I'm not saying the Toronto one. I'm just mean, did he show up to any of them?
No, he didn't.
He was in Toronto at the time. He didn't show up to none of them.
No, you didn't. So you just jumped to some things. You just mentioned some.
Oh, yeah, we can't. We're done with this already.
Yeah,
no, I just made a side comment.
No. But that's very important to make to bring up because that is a conversation to be had. So no, I don't want to gloss over it. You brought up a great.
What do you want to say?
No. I mean, are we done with? What do you want to say? It's funny. That's cute.
Bro, I live in the world of understanding people's attention spans. Yo, we're moving. Click.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck about these people's attention span. If you're clicking this video,
you heard him.
Should, yo.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hype up. We need all the support on all
listen to this dude,
wherever you watch or listen to your podcast. You know what I'm
saying? I'm seeing those ad dollars, yo. We need more of y'all.
If you don't get people's attention span, then you've lost them anyway. So it's fair. No point.
Yeah, were you surprised that Tory outsold Rick or no?
Okay, so do we want to have the conversation? Do we want to get into it?
Well, I mean, I feel like you got something to say.
No. So let's talk about. So you're talking about Rick Ross's album sales versus Tory Lanez
set in stone
first week. Did we talk about what Ross's album sales was?
I just hate this
1,700.
No. What? Did we talk about it the last episode?
No.
Because no information was out.
I just don't think we did talk about it because you were in the mood.
Well, no, I think we all forgot. I don't want to.
No, I don't know if it was out at the time.
I don't think it was out at the time, and he was in the mood.
Yeah. Okay. So what was Ross's album sales? Ross's album sales was 19 to 20,000. No. Wait.
No, I'm just asking this question.
Why does it matter?
First week sales. Why does that matter? I'm still asking personally.
Yeah, so you're asking why? Yeah,
why does it matter?
Because it's a thermometer. It's a thermometer for how much people are anticipating your latest work.
Oh, because I really always thought that the second week was more important. But okay,
no, because it is, but it's the same reason why they cover first week box office for movies.
They do cover second week too in the movies,
and they
don't talk about it in music or hip hop. I should say because this is really only a hip hop.
I'm sorry,
this conversation is.
Are we equating first week box office sales to first week music sales?
Well, he did, not me.
In terms of what they usually mean about how much people are anticipating your performance, yeah.
To satisfy box office sales for movies, people have to get up, go into their cars, go into Cineplex or whatever they have in the States, buy a ticket, which is more than $10. They have to buy food. They have to sit down for 2 hours.
It's a huge commitment, and that's why movies make more than music.
So I don't think. But
it
comparison is fair.
No, but it's the equivalent of the consumer experience. How much were you able to market and get people excited to partake in the art you have delivered? That is the question.
Well, there's a music devaluation of the art that has been happening, whereas movies is kind of trending upwards. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
You know how many burn sites there are and torrent sites there are? And
okay, so let's stick.
I have a friend who watches every movie from his house on a computer.
I know, Trevor, but we know that there's still a enthusiasm for going.
So we're switching to movies now. Okay.
No, so I'm just saying.
Because I want. I'm just
saying. There's that.
I don't want to lose.
Still that. What do you want to say about Rick? I feel like you wanted to say something.
No, these are important things to talk. No, because you talked about that.
We're going all over the place because that's what we like to do here.
We do.
Well, he said it's a new climate.
Wait, because
he said that.
I think we're following something pretty linear, in my opinion.
Oh,
okay, but no, you wanted to talk about how Tory Lanez.
I was surprised.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. So Tory Lanez dropped around the same time as Rick Ross, right? Or was it the week after? The same day.
All right, I'll bite. What was the? You know they do that in movies.
All right, I'll bite.
What? Okay. How much did Tory sell?
Okay.
As to why this? Okay. How much did he sell to? And then how much did Rick Ross sell? And
what was the name of this album?
Which one?
Tory Lanez one.
Tory Lanez.
I don't know, but it was good.
Sorry. Wait, what did you say?
I said I don't know, but I know it was good.
The Tory Lanez one? You mean?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I thought I'm getting the wrong album title.
But they pulled it. Made you think I was gone, but
they pulled what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Why would they pull his album?
That's the name. Made you think I was gone.
So Tory Lanez
so
sold.
Why'd you say that?
Yeah.
Just because you couldn't find something that it was removed? What's wrong with this guy, man? You're not that special.
Tory Lanez Made You Think I Was Gone. That was the name of the album, right?
Yeah, Made You Think I Was Gone, but
19,700 album equivalent units, and it debuted at number 35. And then Rick Ross has sold what?
17, I thought.
And Rick Ross has sold.
So they're close.
Yeah, but he's down by 10. He was 10 spots lower, I thought.
And Ross's album was called what? Richer Than I Ever Been?
Stone.
No. Oh, Set in Stone.
Is this when you say 30 something? Is this the Billboard Hot 100?
Yeah, 35. Yeah, there was 35. So Ross has sold 17,000, and he debuted at number 46. So, significantly.
Well, they're close.
What?
Just in units, I meant.
In units are close, but if you consider that that's like streams and stuff, right? So that's a lot of people not listening.
There's been theories as to why Ross's didn't sell that much, and they think it stems from the Drake business that he was involved in.
Yeah,
they feel like
don't miss.
They feel like the fan bases of Drake, who used to listen to Ross, removed themselves in solidarity and in protest. And you guys believe that to be the case? No, I'm asking.
I think I don't like the word in protest because
it is, isn't it?
No, because in protest to me feels like they really want to listen to that Rick Ross album.
Oh, that's what your definition of protest
Like, I really want to listen to that Rick Ross album so badly, but because I really love Drake, I'm going to restrict my urge to listen to the Rick album. I don't think that's the case. I think what you said is true. I think there's people who, I think there was a good amount of people, streamers at least. I mean, not streamers, but
like those who
stream music.
I would hop on a Rick.
I think they're jumping on Rick album to listen to because they either think or they see Drake is on the album, or they know that they're cool. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna listen to Drake. I'm gonna listen to Ross too, because Ross is a good friend of Drake, and you know what I mean. It's that mixture of
So sympathy listens.
Not sympathy, but
like the rub. So I go to the Drake record first, then I immediately get pushed to the next record.
Because
I
know Drake has a bunch of records with Ross. I'm gonna listen to a Ross album because I know Ross through Drake. I think there's a large group of people that know Ross through Drake
in the age group that he's talking about.
Yes.
Keep in mind, Rick Ross making music for a very, 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 very long time.
Yeah,
very, 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 very long time.
Considering the half-life of the modern hip-hop artists, I give him a lot of credit for still being here. Ross's first album that I can remember is 2006.
Okay.
I know, but there's people
20 years.
But there's people that are very, 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 very long timer than that, and they sold
I get it,
more.
but those are legendary acts.
So he's not. Oh, see, then are we? Okay.
Ross is not a legendary act.
When did Drake start dropping music?
2008, 2007.
Okay, 365 days after Ross.
Oh no!
And you're making that disparaging difference. That would be my issue.
Drake is the greatest artist of the past 2 decades. He cannot be compared. That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
When I'm talking about Ross, I'm comparing when you want me to talk about the people. I'm like, oh man, he's all less than this guy.
Yeah.
Big Sean.
But you're basing that on what?
Wait,
when's the last time you heard Big Sean?
Yeah, but when's the last time you heard Big Sean and Big Sean selling poorly and Ross selling more?
I'm just saying that if I'm looking at the guys that Ross was running with at the time that he was running, and the relevance he was still holding,
and Trick Daddy, I don't know what you're talking about.
And the relevance he's still holding, I give him a lot of credit. Rick Ross been running around for a long time. I don't think
there's a lot of metrics to.
I feel like Rick Ross used to have songs with Pitbull. Rick Ross used to have songs with people who have retired.
Pitbull hasn't retired. Pitbull has eclipsed him. Pitbull's one of the biggest. He's one of the biggest. But that's a poor.
He's literally one of the biggest global artists out there.
I think when it comes to music consumption,
I know you guys know what I mean.
No,
I
don't know what you mean.
Work too hard for the point.
I need you.
I don't want to make it no more.
I need you to explain what you mean.
I don't want to make
because
no more.
When you talk about music and people's interests, there are different verticals that you're talking about. One is album sales. Obviously, it's like, okay, someone streams a lot, makes a lot. Oh, cool. There's some people that make music.
Port of Miami came out in 2005. You guys are outrageous. Rick Ross has been running around for a long time.
Wait,
Rick Ross has been running around for a long time. It's impressive. Because he's not a legacy act, and he's still 20 years later dropping music.
No one said
I hold to my opinion and my point.
Yeah, but he didn't
piss me off with this, bro.
Travell, listen.
What's it called? Hold on 1 second. I'm about to tell you something because you're asking me to prove something. I'm going to tell you something.
Wait, prove
So Far
what?
Gone came out in 2008. That's a whole 3 years later.
What?
So Far Gone came out in 2008. That is a whole 3 years later. Then Port of Miami coming out in 2005. Look how fast music moves.
Okay, so what do you think we're arguing?
It doesn't make any sense. When I said Ross was in music for a long time, it wasn't a long time.
No, he said it's a long time, but you said a very, 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 and it's like, hold on, we know like 100 artists that are very, 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 very long time
in hip hop.
Yes,
name 5
that are very, 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 very.
Yeah,
Nas, Jay-Z.
No, I don't give you Nas. Nobody gives that.
Wyclef.
God damn what Nas is saying today.
That's a lie. Yo, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Right.
Are you gonna hold on? Are you gonna let him get away with that?
I want you guys to have the floor so that when I speak, it's not interrupted.
Nobody cares.
Make a point if,
no one's
if
cared about what Nas has done in the last 5 years.
Oh my God! All right, I'm just gonna
because
all right.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna Google Nas and let's see what stories come up.
Oh wait, all right.
Oh, because Google. Why would Google know what's going on with Nas? Let's see what his most headline
Nas tours.
Let's see what his last headline is.
Nas been touring arenas.
I just want to see what his headline is.
Nas has had albums with.
I just want to see what his headlines are. Is there any headlines of Nas? Any article?
He didn't just drop an album this week.
Wait, nothing?
He didn't drop an album this week. The last thing he just did was he popped up on Jay-Z's stadium
all he gave
tour.
us his official website and a YouTube link?
What? Okay, you know what?
Bro, there are videos here talking about nitrous gas. Nas is not even registered.
What is the point that you're trying to make?
I don't know.
With
you're using Nas. Nas had his half-life already. Nas is in full-on retirement.
He's not.
We know him.
He dropped 9 albums since he retired. So how you tell me he retired? When did Nas tell you he retired?
We know him because he's Nas. We revere him. Y'all having me talk crazy about Nas is not what I want it to be. But you acting like Nas still moves the needle in a public zeitgeist way is outrageous.
I never said that.
It's outrageous.
Yo, why do you keep changing? It's
outrageous.
Yo, oh yeah. Back to the goalpost mover. Go ahead. Move. He said Nas moves the needle. Only
Rick Ross
only 2 niggas move the needle. Only 2 niggas move the needle.
Rick Ross runs a gauntlet. He could do interviews. People are going to tune in. They want to hear what he has to say. People are still interested in what is going on with Rick Ross. That is impressive. When Nas pops out, they're like, oh yeah, Nas.
Nas does arena tours.
Okay.
Is Ross doing arena tours? All the time?
What arenas is Nas doing, bro?
Oh my, we're not. Yo, I'm not doing this.
No, do it.
Are you serious? Are you serious? This man went on arena tours with Lauryn Hill. This guy went on arena tours with. Well, he's the headliner. And then Well, headliner.
It's like a greatest hits of like all old retired people.
No. Actually, no. Literally not that.
I feel you, bro.
Didn't we? Is Wu-Tang are they old? Are they an old group?
I'm not having this conversation.
No, are they? Because you just talked about. Is Wu-Tang an old group?
If I say yes, what are you gonna say to me?
I'm gonna say, well, they went on tour together.
Awesome. So
what does that mean?
Two old guys went on tour together?
So are you saying that they shouldn't be pulling numbers?
Bro, old people do. B2K just went on tour the other day. Good for them.
So we're gonna compare how much B2K has done in the game to fucking Wu. Yo, here's the headline. Travels compared B2K and the Wu-Tang in their contribution to the music industry. There you go.
All right, get it, X. Close us out with that one and then we'll move on.
No, we're not going to move on.
Thank you. Thank you. Get that.
There's something that I want to say, and if I say it, I get to say it. If I don't, then I'm just not gonna say anything.
Wait, XP. Can I XP?
You want to be interrupted.
XP. Wait. Let me just say one thing for
you. Can say anything.
No, I just want to say one thing.
I actually don't care.
Because this
I'm
nigga.
on your side.
No, this nigga's crazy.
No,
let me tell you, XP. Let me just say one thing, please. He said, "Yo, Nas is retired a long time ago, right? Long time ago. He's been retired. He doesn't do nothing. He doesn't do nothing, right? Here's the last 5 albums of Nas.
Never heard of him.
Here's the last 5 albums of Nas sales. He said no one cares, right? No one. So the last 5 albums. So not all the big legendary albums that we all know.
When he says his numbers, everybody, I want you guys to remember. Queens alone has 10 million people.
Oh my! All right, see what he did? Goal post move.
Who has 10 million people? What's 10 million people?
He said Queen. He said Queens.
Guys.
Where's Queens?
Brooklyn has 10 million.
So he's saying they're the reason why he has numbers.
The New York area has about
how many people are in Miami?
Million people.
How many people are in Miami?
Gentlemen, damn near 40 million people. Go ahead, give me the numbers.
So you're saying the location?
He's the king of Queensbridge. New York goes to show up for him every single time.
Okay.
Like y'all acting like
do you do that for everybody?
What are the numbers, bro?
Wait, do you
how come the numbers don't make no sense somewhere? Tell me the numbers.
Oh no, they make sense.
Run them.
King's Disease 2, Chris, 56,000
from Queens.
That usurps whatever the hell you were talking about before.
Queens.
Magic 20. And this was the same year, by the way. Magic 22,000 units. So put them both together. King's Disease 3. 29,000 units.
Queens, New York.
Magic 2, up to 22,000 units.
Queens, New York.
All right, so then, but you told me he'd retire. He gets nothing. No one cares. He goes to Google. There's only his name.
In Queens, he's literally the king of Queensbridge. New York has a population of 2.36 million people. So I take that back. It must be 10 million people in that area.
How many people are in Miami? Should the number be more than 17,000? That's where Ross represents. Miami.
All right,
Continue.
Continue with what? Continue. No, wait. Continue with what? Like
that letting him.
No. But continue with what particularly?
Castrating him for the whatever the hell he was trying to say as to why something. Is
if I have to explain to people that Rick Ross is moving the social needle more than Nas today. We're not having this.
Nobody's arguing that. Why are you making up things? No one's arguing that.
Bro,
you start off the question.
Who's had a more legendary career, Nas or Rick Ross?
We're not going to do that.
Apparently Rick Ross.
You're asking something ridiculous.
Apparently Rick Ross.
I'm asking a valid question.
Nas by a quarter mile and back again.
Can we agree that how certain people's careers start is not how they end up? Is that a fair assessment?
That's a whiz.
Can we also agree then that people that have started in and around Nas's time and shortly thereafter have not been able to maintain a career of similar relevance, keeping up their skill, being successful within music, outside of music, music adjacent
100%.
or interest? I think the problem with hip hop, and this is one of the issues I think that's going on.
Y'all having me talk. I'm just saying he's retired right now.
No, but I'm not even talking. It's not even about if someone's retired or not. I just think sales is, and I know sales are important. I'm not taking away from sales because what taking away from sales does is it belittles what artists like Drake is able to do at this point in his career.
Yes.
But what we can't do is use sales as the only metric for music interest. For example, Rick Ross has never gone platinum on one album, or he has never, or yes, eventually he's gotten platinum, maybe for like his earlier work, but that's not why people love him. His ability to make good music, interesting music, his production choices, and what he says in the field.
You just said that we can't use consumption.
No. Say album sales alone,
which is consumption.
Okay.
He said alone though.
There's different metrics that you can use because there's artists that sell a lot of records. No, to determine interest, public interest, or something that is worthy.
Yes.
In the public eye.
Yeah, it's a thermometer is your consumption. If you sell a lot of people are probably interested in what you're doing.
But some people don't sell.
Anybody who has a lot of interest sells a lot.
Yeah.
Nelly sold a lot.
Mm-hmm.
If Nelly drops, Ja Rule sold a lot. If those people that I just mentioned, if those people drop music today, are people caring in that way?
They have fallen off from their peak. But yes, there would be people.
There's something peaks, and we had this conversation off. We had this conversation off air. Peaks is a small location reserved for one person at one time.
You're asking me if comparatively, I think Nas is still doing great numbers. Like if those
but I don't. But see, the numbers part is the numbers part is just we gotta move on because this is annoying now. The numbers part is just an aside. Because you can listen to something and say, yo, this is dope, this is good, this is well done, this is whatever, and it not have the sales, and that thing now doesn't lose its value because it never sold a lot. But conversely, there are music and people that sell a lot you know that the music is not good.
Because let me ask him, what is selling a lot today?
Because now you'd have to establish what your metric is for selling a lot versus not selling a lot, what is good and what is not good.
Because he brought up Big Sean, right? Big Sean's last album was over 20K. So,
and we're only talking about first week because we have this disease that we only talk about the first 7 days.
And then if we talk about, because you're talking about the time period of when these artists came out, Drake and whatever, and Ross and them, Wale was out when?
Around the same time. I mean,
and Wale's last album that he just dropped the other day, he was number 19 on the Billboard.
Mm-hmm.
He was also in the 20-something K, whatever, and has a literal smash out there.
And we talked about
him,
this and Terrell said
him.
It wasn't. I know we're having fun.
Oh yeah. He did say that wasn't a big record, but when you have a record. One record or two records, forget how much the album sold. But if you have one or two records from that album, we've talked about this, and you're now able to tour with. There you go.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, someone also said that the reason why, and this is how we'll end off this section, the reason why hip hop sales and all that is going down is because they stopped USAID. There was a rabbit hole theory.
They stopped USAID?
Yes, because apparently they're saying that they were paying artists to talk about certain things and promote certain lifestyles, and they were secretly funding these American artists. And ever since that they stopped it, is when all these sales. And that's one of the things that Elon Musk cut during that Doge. Remember that Doge reformation thing? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I think that's just bullshit that's going on. Before we end off on the music point, do you guys want to talk about the AI thing of the music before we move on?
Sure. You didn't say sure or nah.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
So you guys knew who Fenix Flexin is, right?
Yes, I've heard of him.
Trevor, have you?
No.
You haven't heard the song that he's released called
something Kenny Pats.
The song called Rubbers. He is an artist that is part of, is it Shoreline Mafia? Is that who he's is that the group that he's part of? Yeah, from LA. You never heard that song, Travell? Rubbers. Okay, so let's give you, since since you doing that is not making him know. Because he would have
something Thundercats making on the brain.
It's a song.
It sounds like an old song that's not.
It's an 80s centered record, and as you know, there's certain artists who does 80s redos, right? He is somebody who has done it recently, and
this song.
He's joking. Oh wait.
Now we'll do what we said.
What
with
does he say? It's like a line selling chips. What is?
Well, instead of just guessing, I can just get the lyrics.
Because they say, I'm selling chips. I'm selling chips. That's what I heard.
Well, I'll tell you. He says, swiping cards and stacking chips.
Chips, yeah.
I saw you sinking ships.
Oh,
left me standing in the pouring rain. Now I bought a heavy diamond chain. Bling, blow, blow. My pocket's getting thicker. I hate all of these niggers. Money talk is no. It says the watch is moving quicker.
Oh my God. I was like,
so
that's racist.
You heard the song, right? Now, did you hear the song before you heard about the AI allegations, or did you hear them around the same time? Like, what was from the time you heard about the song and then you heard about the AI? What was the time difference? Or
You're
is this
me something
he didn't know? And there lies the issues.
So when you listen to he's bullshitting. This guy's what's his name from LA? Why are you bullshitting? What's his name?
Yeah, come on, Travell.
What?
You've heard the AI allegations.
No, I want to be educated by you guys. Teach me. I'm a.
No, you're not green.
I am. What are the AI allegations?
Iverson's happy. So
what's wrong with?
Yeah, shout out.
I want to learn.
Okay, well, you
don't want to learn something you already know. Anyway, continue, XP.
Because everybody knows about this, and even if they don't, they
then
probably
explain
don't.
It. What if they don't know about this?
All right, he's gonna explain.
I think you're not understanding how inside baseball this might be.
Yeah. Okay. So the allegations were that the song is used AI to generate this record, and if you know anything about any of the AI music generators, there are certain markers and things that let you know that it is AI. Specifically when you talk about lyrics and things like that, it's the way that certain words are bunched together and the flow and cadence. Sometimes they'll do unhumanistic things because a machine that is learning music understanding from just ingesting songs, there's certain linguistic conventions that does not translate into a AI learning machine. So before it was 100% proved that he was using AI for the production and the lyrics, people just always thought it sounded weird. Like, it sounded like AI. But then he would release footage he would show like the Pro Tool session of all the stemmed out of all the vocals and the beat. And then this gentleman actually showed which AI model he was using and proved it by putting up certain prompts that elicited similar lyric and linguistic format in which this guy used in the song. And one of the things that will.i.am actually noticed, and I think will.i.am actually loves AI. I don't know how he feels about AI in music, but technology. He's very AI forward. But he said, "Yo, nobody says money talk. It's much louder now. Nobody speaks like that. Money talk. Because the lyric is
money talk.
The lyric is jagged little pills. Money talk is money talk is much louder now. That's what he says. Money talk. Have you ever heard anybody say money talk when they talk about money talk? Listen. Have you ever heard somebody say money talk? Money talk, yeah. So
money talk.
So that was the thing that people
money
were
talk.
already
money talk. Money talk.
Yeah,
money talk. Sounds like someone's name.
Yeah, money.
You know, like Manita. Money talk.
And so so this guy goes and puts it through this thing. I mean, first of all, there's actual apps that you can use to detect if something is AI, and it comes up.
On this?
Well, they ran it through this thing and it shows it's 100%. It's there's too many markers.
It's 100% AI.
That's what it says.
It's like there's too many markers that they've detected.
They don't even do 100% on like if you are the father.
So then, what does that mean?
Well, the problem now is that this song is high on the Billboard charts. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't have any distinguishable tag.
But wait, who's getting paid?
He is
Empire.
The label. Empire.
He signed to Empire, and apparently the AI thing that he was using.
So he used an AI. So there's an actual artist who used an AI tool.
Yeah, Fenix Flex. Well, apparently to create it, like to create the song. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and we had this conversation about
there should be different charts and different metrics,
and there should be tags.
So why was he allowed to submit an AI song?
And that's the question that we.
Or he lied.
To ask.
He lied. Is this
well, yes. Thing? Oh, so listen. So this is the song that he dropped shortly after. It's a freestyle to prove that what he was doing is not AI. So this is his follow up, and it's a freestyle.
Oh, this is a new song that came out. When did this come out?
A day or two ago. So listen to this now. So remember, and did you guys see his? You probably didn't see. No,
I didn't see it.
No. But did you? He was doing a what's that thing that you did that time behind the green screen? Yeah, he did an on the radar where he was, pushing the mic back and forth to make it look like he was being so passionate singing this thing, when you can just tell that he's doing it because he doesn't know what else to do with the mic because he did not sing this. But anyway, so here's his follow up. Here, look, Joe.
This is real?
So let me tell you what happened.
He's never beating the allegation.
Let me tell you what he did. This is not AI.
I know.
You know what this is, right?
Trash.
Well, besides, no, what are you laughing? No, you're right. No, it is trash.
What the hell did it? What was just played?
I'll tell you what he did.
No, honestly, real shit. What was that?
It's a freestyle. It's a freestyle that he did on this. No, but wait.
It's a freestyle.
It doesn't. No.
That doesn't change anything.
What are you talking?
How dare you normalize that level of freestyle? That's
you know what the post. You know what the post says? The post says, "What's crazy is this is just going to be his life now." Bro accidentally caught one fucking around with AI, and since he doesn't want to admit it, he just has to run with it. This is his sound now.
But why can't he just admit it and move on?
Well, and Timbaland loves him. And we always, unfortunately,
Timbaland,
I don't know what he's doing.
Timbaland, you're hurting my heart,
I know.
man.
I just
you're hurting my heart with this, man. But honestly,
to end off this AI part, I'll say this.
Missy don't agree with this.
This is what he did. What he did was he generated the AI song the way he does,
and just sang it
himself. Because that's the only way that you can escape this.
Y'all niggas.
Counting Chris Blue faces. If you look at the lyrics of the original song, it's just phrases that AI thinks is what's about money stacking and like swiping cards and stacking chips. I saw you sinking ships. Watching local cable. do you understand? It says bankrolls on the table, watching local cable, hating that I'm able. Hold on. Hating that I'm able.
Yeah.
That's the post chorus.
Wait, hating that he's able to what?
Exactly. Then he says, plastic smiles on Sunset Boulevard, living fast and playing every card. That's not even a sentence fragment. Broken hearts and bitter bills. Bitter bills.
Oh, bitter
swallowing these jagged little pills.
Oh, he's a drug abuser.
Anyway, the point is that if you put the aesthetic and say, give me 80s lingo and things like that, this is what's gonna come.
You know what I don't understand?
I wish he would have just said it's a novelty. I just did it to fuck around.
Yeah, that's all you had to do, man. Like I was having fun with the machine.
And he's a rapper. He's a rapper. That's the part. Sorry, that's the part that you're not understanding.
Why can't you just say I was having fun with the machine and y'all like it, so fuck it, enjoy.
He's a rapper from what's one of his old songs? Okay,
just say you. It's just say you. Yeah, that's it.
I can't even find one of his songs.
I would want to know why he thinks he can't.
AI for real?
Why can't he just say? But here's my question:
This is him. And you know what's sad too?
Where's he from?
LA.
Yeah.
And you know what's sad too? Tyga released a new album.
Bro, by any means, bro.
Called he has a new artist name called Starface, and his whole album is this. Bro, his whole album is this aesthetic.
Did he say that
because they met up? Fenix Flexin and Tyga met up, and then he told him what fucking AI thing he was using.
So he's doing. So does he admit that he's using the AI thing? Is that like
no? But how he gets away with it?
Why can't he?
It's a different artist name. It's under Starface, so he gets to say, "This is the Tyga one." And I hope
am I the only person who finds this hilarious?
No,
I just don't understand why people like. What is the? Why can't?
And you know what's so funny? It's so easy to make '80s music.
Yeah,
so I don't know why you would.
Yeah, like why is there acting like this is like
this.
Kind of sounds like Tory.
Right.
But when Tory does it, it's fire. One. And two, there's other 80s artists that we could just listen to. What is happening?
Yeah,
I don't understand I don't understand the infatuation of wanting to do it, and I don't understand the infatuation of people liking this.
Well, I don't know if anyone likes it. Well,
what do you mean? No, I mean, you said that it's on the Billboard high
the Fenix song.
That's what I mean. Why I don't understand. Why do I
what is this?
This is another Tyga one.
Turn it off.
Yeah, this is enough.
No, but I want to paint you the picture.
But he makes fire. Why is he doing this? Rack City, bitch. Rack City. What's happening?
I gave you Racks. Didn't you hear
12 years ago.
I don't care. He's still okay. He has newer records that are fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so
I just want to know somebody tell me. Let me in the club. Okay. What is the 80s sound of why I want to do this, and why do people listen to it? Huh?
It's good in spurts.
No, it's not, man.
Yeah,
the 80s. No, the 80s people who are from the 80s doing it. It sounds good. Mm. Yes. And if you're gonna do it like Tory, then it's fire.
Kiss It Better sounds good, and that's 80s influence.
Okay, influence. These guys sound like they're trying to mimic.
Yes,
it's like a mimic thing.
Exactly.
Come on, hip hop is supposed to be
about. What's the
about
album that Tory did that felt very synthetic?
It was
a prom. I left you a prom.
Yeah, and that's fire.
Different. That's
not what they're doing.
But that didn't feel 80s to you guys?
Yes, he's using influence. 80s influence, not 80s copycat.
You know who's doing 80s? You know who's doing 80s influence? This is who is doing 80s.
Even Weeknd did.
Well, yeah, no, and that's funny that you said that because this is who's doing 80s influence
today.
Or okay, almost 12 years ago.
Oh my God, Chris.
Kavinsky,
wow,
Night Call, which I also found that which rest in peace to Kavinsky, just passed a couple of days ago.
Damn.
And I just found out that Daft Punk, one of them did co-production on the record.
There you go. That's
but this is a faithful
influence.
Exactly. It still sounds modern, but then but these guys are just ripping it up. Anyway, but this is an evolution of our soul conversation about where AI is going. It's being Billboard placed. It's being played on radio. So they're turning a blind eye to it.
Yo, we not fucking with y'all, yo.
So only way that we can get away from this is if people keep ostracizing it and saying that we don't fuck with this.
I'm so surprised the label let this happen. Because I feel like the label must have known it was AI.
Someone said that Empire, and shout out Empire, but they might be in cahoots with that AI company that specifically did that. That's so it's a rabbit hole, and I don't know. I can't say for sure, but that's what they're saying on the streets.
Who's they?
They're saying that the AI company was renamed 2 days ago before this Fenix Flexin song came out with Empire. So there was some math they were doing that wasn't making sense.
I just want to have a question with people who listen.
Well, their pockets are getting thicker.
I told you the Soul record got me. I still listen to it when I'm at home.
Okay, but here's let me
people listen to music to feel good.
This is what I'm saying.
I knew that when people who spoke no Spanish were
look. This is what I'm saying.
Despacito.
This is what I'm saying. They already said they did a report and they said that the highest genre that is affected by AI artists is country
and gospel,
and second is gospel, because gospel, most people unfortunately
are only paying attention.
They don't just care about the message. They don't really listen to who's getting fed, who's creating this and change their and changing their lives through working on something. They just care about the message, right? Yeah. And in country, because of how easy accessible it is to manipulate, and country too. So those are the two that have been hit the most. Like we've said earlier, all I would like is them to have a separate chart, a separate app, a separate anything because I want to. Yeah, a separate app.
It shouldn't be allowed to chart.
Yeah, it shouldn't be allowed to chart.
Sorry,
you should be able to make some money from it. You shouldn't be able to chart it. Though.
It should be able to be over there.
Yeah.
Just put it over there. I feel like
using AI is like an athlete using steroids in sports.
No, it's even worse. It's even because steroids is enhancing what you have. AI is like creating.
They're making it for you and giving it to you, Trevor. Like you could go and do it and give you a song, like, and you just wait for them to hand you the song. Steroids, that's the thing that people miss. You got steroids, train, you still got to train. You got to work your ass off.
But I just more mean like in the violence, like boxing, right? If you have steroids and I go in there to fight you and you're hopped up to the gills,
but you still putting in that work, nigga. These guys are not doing work at all. They're
gonna say that slaving in front of this computer.
They're not slaving because some of these things they're prompting and some of it is so fucking fast. Trevor.
Coming up with these prompts they need to. No, I can't believe they.
Some people are prompt. Some prompts are happening. Some people just go online and copy someone's prompt.
I listened to a Michael Jackson like.
They just copy and paste.
No, it wasn't a demo. It was the AI. It was like a Michael Jackson. I think it was like last year when people were just doing AI stuff and just throwing it online.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, some of it was catchy, but it shouldn't be allowed to chart.
Yo, nobody
is 58. By the way,
nobody is saying that people shouldn't be able to make.
It was like a Billie Jean trap.
People should be able to make. Yeah, I think I heard it too. People deserve to make money off of whatever they can find, but there should be a stamp on it to let you know, because not you, but there are people that don't know something is AI. I think that's wrong. They should know, some people should be aware this is AI, and if I enjoy it, I enjoy it. And like you said, it shouldn't be charted, or at least there should be a separate chart called the AI charts. And this is what they do over there. AI awards, this is what they do over there. When I went to an independent film award ceremony, there literally was a category saying best AI generated movie.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
At first I was like, but then I'm like, you know what? But it's separate. They're not battling the feature fit, the movie or the short, just the same way they have animated film, the award for animated film or photography. It's separated. The fact that music is just letting shit just be all mingle wherever they want, that's disgusting.
I think the problem is
music got to stop that bullshit.
I think the problem is that also he's see how soul is AI and it's AI. There is no person representing soul so far. The problem with this is this Fenix Flexin and the producer Perps on the beat. Those are two actual human people beings that exist. So it's their argument is going to be, well, it's me.
But that's leaning towards him saying that's the more steroids version of the thing. Because the steroids is, I am a human being. I am using this to create something with that I didn't do anything about, and then now I'm going to go perform it.
Because now we can perform.
Because now he's performing this thing that I didn't even do. I didn't even create, compared to that soul person that we don't know who exists and it's just out in the world making fire. Because I'm not going to lie and not say it's not fire. But what's unfortunate is when it gets highlighted and there are people who make fire like that are real out there. Yeah. And y'all are not putting no highlights on them. You're putting highlights on this one because you stumbled upon it.
They just can't drop 20 albums in a calendar year, which, Yeah,
unfortunately, no matter how good you are, you can't drop 20. You can't drop 20 albums. I don't care who you are.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't care who you are, but the AI can. And that should be concerning, y'all.
Yeah.
That should be concerning.
No, 1000%. So the other thing that we're gonna go into, and what you're gonna go into.
He's reading up on this. The man saying I used a fake UK accent on purpose.
Yes, and this, what's funny? That flexing song, that's not even the UK accent. But it's because mentally that's the closest thing that when they hear that they're like, what is that?
Yeah,
so he doesn't.
Like
so when you hear him do it, he'll do it in the UK accent, and that's more like a transatlantic accent that the Americans used to talk.
But I agree, bro. This man's a rapper, and he's stuck. He's only 30.
Hey, let me tell you,
he's stuck in this now. It's like because now you're gonna prove,
that's not a UK accent. What he was doing.
No, I know, but he thinks it is, and so do
the last time I saw something like this, at least it was real. Was Trinidad James?
No, that's different.
No, let's not do that. Don't put Trinidad in this
because
Trinidad came out with a record.
Incredible, and couldn't perform this smash.
No, but like,
I wasn't running around people losing their shit when he performs.
But I thought gold on Low Man Chain, all gold, everything.
Yeah, all gold, everything. I thought it put him in a lane that he couldn't do anything again.
I don't know if that's what happened to him.
I don't think that's what happened to him either.
What do you think happened to Trinidad?
You know what's so interesting?
He went to Trinidad.
I feel like he
went to jail.
No, I said Trinidad.
Is he Trinidadian?
No, I don't know. I don't know. It could be like WWE.
I think what happened to Trin, because did he try
to make another one like that?
Yeah,
I don't know if he did.
Not like that. He tried to make more music though.
Yeah.
Like with the backing.
No. So let's stop. Yeah. So quickly, Trinidad James. So go ahead. You're saying, yeah. Go ahead. So yeah, what do you think happened to Trinidad James? Like,
who knows?
Go ahead.
I just thought that the nature of the song that he created, he is from Trinidad, actually.
Oh, sick. I like that.
I think the nature of the song he created and how much people loved it, but how unique it was at the same time as well.
Nobody was rapping like that.
I think it put him in a spot where he's
But he got a lot of songs with people.
Go ahead.
He got a song with Snoop Dogg. He got a song with ASAP. He's on the record with. He's on work. Which work? He is on work.
Which work?
ASAP Ferg, French Montana, ASAP Rocky. This one. Oh yeah, he was
on that song.
Yo, yeah, you got to give him. Yo, let's not don't do that again.
But then how long was his run?
I don't care. He got that.
Then if he doesn't care, that's my point.
And I think
he got
that was a year later.
He got a joint with Mac Miller. He got joints with Kamaya. He got joints with Big Crit. Like
let me simplify.
Maybe his thing it just didn't go as high as it was because that was just so high.
Let me simplify this for you.
Jacquees, like he got Travis Scott. He got records.
The times that this happened, whenever this happens and say what happened, it's a label situation. I'm sorry. This is still
that label conversation.
2012 is still the era of where labels can fuck up because there's no reason why he didn't come out with 10 songs that sound like that because they all would have went somewhere. They all would have. He could have, but also we don't know about him. Maybe creatively, he's so creative that he did not want to replicate that song. Because some people are like that.
Because this is the same conversation with Designer.
That is very. You know whose career is better? Trinidad James, and we're excluding the medical and him going crazy and drinking off on the plane.
I am going to add something here that you guys are right about the label thing. Just add some context to that question. And Trinidad James or Designer. Trinidad James signed to Def Jam 2012 and was dropped in 2014 after not releasing a debut album.
Wow. That's interesting.
I think is huge. I don't know.
Did he give them 12 albums and they kept saying, nope, that's not it. Go back to the drawing board as labels do. Or did he literally not give them anything and they're like, we got to drop you, bud.
For them to drop him, it must mean he wasn't submitting music. Because if you're submitting music but not getting there, you're close.
But
yes, in theory, but
this is the blog era of music. And I feel like they had so many artists that they could pull from that they don't need him at this point. This is when Big Sean and Wiz and all these guys.
2 years? No, it said he didn't give them nothing.
You think 2
years?
They can't give an EP?
You don't think he gave them any music in 2 years? Like, do we really think that?
And if he didn't give him in 2 years, they could have had him busy doing running shows with this 1-2 song.
He failed to release a debut album. In my mind, if a label drops you after 2... Now, if you remember, Def Jam got a lot of flack for signing him, right? Because a lot of the old head New York people were like, yo, why'd you sign this guy?
How do we know?
How do we know? And was he dropped without no repercussions? Like, because he didn't even give the album, so he's free to do whatever he wants? He doesn't have to give them back money for anything he did? Sorry, that didn't deliver, I should say?
Yo,
he was on people's records and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, I remember that work remix went hard as fuck, bro.
And he was dropping mixtapes at the time.
See? So you telling me that there's something else going on, bro. Come on.
Oh, see? Okay. How about this, Travell?
After months of not releasing any music, James announced that he had been dropped from Def Jam on August 1st, 2014.
And then what did he do?
Indicated that he was releasing his album through.
Oh, he's releasing his album.
Of releasing his album through the label, he would make it available for free.
Oh, so he made his album
not expect any compensation
available for free.
He had no money.
That's interesting. I thought he didn't have an album, which shows you that the label did not agree with the direction he went on the album.
Yeah, he gave them an album and they didn't like it.
And now he released it for free. Now, history might go, well, look, the album didn't do anything, so Def Jam was right. But as we also know, USAID wasn't involved. No, they were at the time. No, what that means is that he wasn't getting the promotion and whatever that he needed to make that thing. But
see, a difference. They said leading the label to drop him in August. Okay, it said his follow-up singles failed to match the massive viral success of All Gold Everything, leading the label to drop him after a difference of creative ideas.
There it is. So the only way we're going to know is if we listen to this album. Which
stalled the album progress.
Yes.
So he did give them something. They didn't like
they kept
it,
not liking it,
and they kept trying. And then he probably said, "Oh, I'm not gonna do that." And they're like, "Well, we want you to do this." And
that's
then,
what we signed you for.
And then boom.
And he said, "Well, then let me go."
Then
so it's so the only way we're gonna really know is if we actually sit down and listen to whatever this album is. Because
when did that drop?
2014. So, because this album is probably the album that he gave to them and that they rejected.
We're not sure though.
But for him to drop it right away.
Well, how do we know that it's not something that? Because sometimes artists, you know,
he worked on it when he was.
Well, according to Allen Iverson,
he hit somebody's record.
No, because he said he had to tell people. He had to tell people you're not getting paid from this. So that means that Def Jam, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got people in to probably have the Def Jam look. And I was like, well, I still want to drop it, but I ain't got no bread like that.
Damn.
But you know what? Then in that case, I look at him a little bit differently than Designer, because at least Designer tried. He tried multiple times. Oh my God, it's Def Jam again. Whoa. I
thought Designer was signed to Good Music.
Distributed by
Def Jam. Okay.
The problem is that Designer actually did release some follow-ups,
and none of them went.
But at least he tried though. Like Timmy Turner.
So the question you asked was,
Designer then.
Whose record is bigger?
Who had the better career? Designer. He has two of them.
You know what? I'm gonna say Trinidad James, and I'll tell you why.
So hold on. You think if there's a show and Trinidad James comes up and does
question. That's a different question. That's a different question. That is a different question.
Wow.
But I'm gonna play this.
All Gold, everything's gonna go crazy. But Designer will have more music to perform.
One other.
No. He has a couple more. But
nobody cares about Timmy Turner. Stop.
You're out of your mind.
We liked it.
Most
people didn't. No. Most people.
This is all I have to play as to why Trinidad had the better career.
Oh yeah, he's on that record.
Well, come on. What do you mean? He's interpolated. He's interpolated on this. Listen.
Yeah.
Trinidad James. This is all Trinidad James.
Did he get paid for this?
Yes.
And he was on the remix. And he's credited.
Yes.
You got paid for this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the question is, who had a better career?
Yeah.
And you're sure you got paid for this?
So add All Gold.
Technically, this is his second record. Then
he got paid for that?
Yeah, he got paid for this.
Okay, you know what? Let me simplify this.
He got paid to the point they had to put him on the remix.
And he didn't just get no one fee. He got like a.
Oh, I don't know. But what if that big fee was? What if the one fee is in this guy's whole career?
Because there's no way that he doesn't get paid and then he agrees to do the remix.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Okay, he says
he could have said probably that was part of the deal. I'll be the remix, and got you.
The "Don't Believe Me, Just Watch" was that we didn't even get there. That's the tag.
You didn't even let it. That's him.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Yeah, and he got paid for all that?
Yeah.
It says
and
he gets
white
paid.
Man get paid for all of that. But
here's the thing:
15% overall share of the publishing royalties.
Oh, he's fine. Yeah, we're good. I understand. Matter of fact, I understand now why he didn't need to drop no more music.
And 10% of the tracks, the streaming radio and all that. So that's another number outside of
that's why he's moving around doing whatever he wants.
Yeah, because he has the
breath. I see him, he's experimenting with music right now, doing whatever he wants. I've seen him on the radar.
He's from Trinidad. He's Caribbean. He knows how to make a dollar stretch.
Wow.
He got that Bruno day. He says, I don't need to mess with these guys ever again.
Before we end off this section, how many streams do you think that the Uptown Funk has on YouTube? Be reasonable. It came out 11 years ago. Give me your two numbers.
1 billion.
Okay, so you said 1 billion?
1.1.
I'll give you guys one more guess.
Are we supposed to go higher or lower?
I'll just give you one more guess, but just know if I'm giving you one more guess, that says something
wrong with where we are.
Yeah. And I said it to both of you. So if I said it to both of you, that means you guys are too close and that it's...
And I said 1.
Okay, just go higher. That's all I'll say.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
5 billion. 5.5 billion.
And you said...
So I'll stick with 1.5.
And you said 1.5 and you said 5.5?
Yeah.
5.8
billion.
Oh my God, I gotta do the lottery or something.
15% of the pub off that?
And that's only YouTube. We're not even including weddings and everything else.
Give me credit. Don't skip over this.
No, that's why I was scared.
Don't skip over this.
This nigga just said 5.5
If this was Price is Right, what happens to me?
You're going to the front. Okay. You and what's his name from that drug movie, that drug show with Bryan Cranston. He was on yes, he was on Price is Right. What's his name? That's how he got his acting debut.
Aaron Paul.
Yeah, running down the aisle. Yes, 1000%. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to talk about And this is just a situation, something to think about from a just a philosophical standpoint. So this, because I do want your opinions on this. Now, obviously, weeks ago, the whole Summer House mania hit us, and it was very intriguing for many reasons. It was intriguing because, first of all, the show was going on for so long. But Terrell, you just found out some information, so I want you. What did you see? You found? I didn't see because you looked very interested in what you saw. No. Oh, okay. Some boobs. Oh,
fire.
Fire. So the thing that go ahead.
What you said?
No, I said fire.
Oh.
The thing that was interesting about the show, besides the fact that it was going on for a decade plus,
which show?
Summer House, was because it was a look and an insight into human nature in a way that I don't think I've seen on a screen like that for us to see repeatedly for an extended period of time. It was like the breaking of the fourth wall. It was like behind the scenes. It was something really crazy. Especially in regards to Amanda and Sierra and how that relationship deteriorated, and also how there were nefarious things done and an argument over who's right, who's wrong. Of course, there's universal feelings of Sierra ultimately being absolutely wronged. But there were some things that I was starting to think about. Because at the end of the day, nobody's perfect, okay? So let's start there. Nobody's perfect in the sense that everybody makes mistakes. Everybody is on a journey of learning. Everybody goes through things and experiences things and finds out how to become a better person, right? And I think one of the hallmarks of that is something called accountability, right? I think accountability when you do something is very important because that differentiates us between us and animals, for example, right? And obviously there was many verticals in this situation that made it extremely terrible. One of the things that I found when we were talking about this at length was maybe eventually there was, or maybe there was on a small scale, but ultimately I didn't feel like there was two things that I think that was missing. A real apology, a real one, and an explanation and the reason why. Okay? Now I want you to think about those things. Think about these two items I'm talking about. An apology and a why. And when I think about relationships and friendships and everything in between, when you are wronged in some way, in some capacity, or something doesn't go the way in which it was supposed to, one is why, because the why is an explanation for a decision, a good decision, a bad decision, whatever it is. And then, of course, there is an apology. Now, some people are tied to the why. And in fact, me and O'Shawn talk about this. I think we talked about this recently in situations where you're wronged by somebody, or once again, you're trying to do something, you're trying to accomplish something, you're trying to elicit a response out of a certain situation. And the why is something that is part of that because you want to know why. And me and O'Shawn fundamentally have this disagreement where I don't believe truly that the why in a lot of situations really matters. And let me explain my position before I throw it to you guys. Because the two things that are required in a situation is apology and the why. When I look at a certain outcome, right? So let's say the outcome of a situation that happens is something that, okay, let's use Amanda and Sierra, for example, right? You take the man that I was with, and you go and you sleep with him and create this whole relationship. And then let's say Amanda explains the reason why, right? Mm-hmm. She explains that, we were just so in love. We just had so much in common, and we just had to stab you in the back. To me, because the why doesn't undo anything, the why doesn't really progress anything for me. So I don't really care for the why. Like the why at that point is not important to me because it doesn't have the ability to go back in time and to undo anything. And also, 9 times out of 10, the why isn't changing it. Like, for example, if she explained the why, she's not going to say, Amanda's not going to say, you know what? Actually, I explained to you why, and now I'm going to break up with Wes and you can now do it. Like, it's not going to undo anything. All it's doing is providing this useless context that doesn't change the reality. Now, an apology is a little bit different because an apology is an acknowledgement that you did something that I didn't like or that I didn't feel was whatever it is. And you at least know that they are sorry for whatever it is.
What does sorry mean?
What does sorry mean? It's an acknowledgement that you did something
that hurt you.
That hurt me.
And why is that
that it wasn't desirable.
And why is that more valuable than my explanation?
Oh, wait. Value is different. I'm talking about what my preference.
It's not different because you just said you discard one but appreciate the other. That's a value statement.
Yes. You attribute that to value.
Yeah, because you don't throw out something you value. So you said it doesn't matter to me why you did it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't matter, it's because you see it has zero value.
Yeah, because to me, the why about something, the apology about something.
I care about why more than I care about sorry.
Why? Okay, so now both of you, since you both are on that position, I want you to and remember, and I want you to be very careful because I know that I'm using Amanda and Sierra and
there's wider applications, and I hold this view holistically.
That's what
I care about why more than I care about sorry. Because if I know why you're doing what you're doing, we can have a conversation about if you could ever even stop that or not. Sorry is a statement that you're saying, so I leave you alone. It's not even a statement you're saying to change anything. You're not explaining nothing. You're not giving me greater context. You're just saying sorry, so I stop bothering you.
Well, maybe.
No. There's no maybe about it.
It's maybe that might be the reason why the sorry is.
But that's what I'm. But that's.
But you can't generalize.
But that's
what the sorry.
But that's what you get in the receiving end, though, because you get now. I'm not going to bother you anymore because what is the point of extending a conversation if you've already established?
People even say that. I've already said sorry. People be saying that.
People say,
I say I already said sorry. What do you want me to do?
What else do you want me to do? I'm sorry.
If you're telling me the why, now the conversation is more dynamic. Hey, yo, I know blah, 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 but I had to because the world was ending, or I had to because I saw it this way, or I had to because, okay, now we're having a different conversation about how we see the world, how we're maneuvering through that. I care about why more than I care about sorry. By a lot.
By a lot, eh?
By like a measure of magnitude.
Does it matter what the situation? Because I think depending on what the situation is,
you can give me one, but I hold this as pretty universal. I even say this to women I date. I care more about your why than just tell me.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Your why. I just want to make sure that we're still going. I want to make sure. Okay. Your why is different because when you say your why, that sounds like your reason for like, you know.
No, not. I mean, holistically, like it for nobody. Okay, my global view that I think will help this.
Yeah.
Nobody does anything for no reason. Nobody does nothing for nothing. Nobody.
Okay.
So everything somebody does is for a reason. You have a reason. You've done this for a reason. You didn't do it for nothing.
Okay.
You saying sorry is you might be sorry that what you did that you hurt me or
yes.
But you had your reasons.
Yeah.
I need to know what your reasons were. And then in that we can discover, did you know this would hurt me before you did this? Now
matters to you?
Pardon?
Did you know, hold on. Did you know that this was going to hurt me matters to you if the end result is that you were hurt?
Yes.
Why?
Because if you knew it would hurt me and did it anyway.
But they did.
That shows a lot more disregard than you being ignorant to if it would hurt me and did it.
Oh, so you're and because your position is predicated on honesty.
They both mean nothing. Sorry means nothing. Sorry means less than why.
I don't think
if I come to you and say, I know it's going to bother you if I get with your ex. Let's say, for example.
Yes.
I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to have my reasons for doing that.
Yeah.
The result is the same. I got with your ex.
Yeah.
I got with a girl I didn't know was your ex. The why of those two things is dramatically different. At the end of both of those things, I'm probably going to say sorry.
Yeah, but in this context, I'm talking about rathering one over another, not getting none. Because don't get me wrong, I don't want none.
But you don't understand. I've played into your scenario. So, hey man, I knew that was old girl, but I wanted her.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, but wait, hold on. I got with old girl, but I know that was your old girl, but I wanted her. Is that the why? Is that
yes. The why? And then I say sorry. Or, yo, my man, I had no idea that was shorty. Sorry. Which one feels different? Sorry only has value.
To me, they
connected to the why.
To me, unfortunately, they mean.
Can I add another one to that?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yo, I know that's your girl.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your girl, Big Sean.
I know that's your girl.
Yeah.
Something happened.
Yeah.
I fell in love with her. See, what happened was at the office, there was a new worker that came in.
Mm-hmm.
It happened to be her.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that's your old work.
Mm-hmm.
But the boss put us in together to work on certain projects. We're working together often during the hours, after hours. We'd have client meetings. You're saying all of these. I already know this is your girl. I know this. Or sorry, was your girl.
Was your girl, yeah.
But now I'm letting you know the reason why I got close to her was because of this. If you tell that to me, and now I know it's not that you didn't know or that you did it and you just disregarded, you're saying feelings took over you through time. Feelings took over you through experiences. When we're left with somebody for an extended period of time, a lot of time, travel, work, blah blah blah. You also know that as
actors, showmans, bro. I've been on stage with somebody. I didn't even like this girl.
If you explain that to me, well, all of them hurt. But the reason of what you're saying puts my mind in a more understanding
way of forgiveness or
more of an understanding position, because I'm like, you didn't, because you kind of put one extreme to the next, and it's like it's like, but sometimes it's not as extreme as yo, it's your ex, I don't care, or oh, I didn't know it was, I'm oblivious. What if it was that was never the plan?
Okay,
because there's people that get together that was never the plan.
No,
I know that's my
Swiss Beats and Alicia Gatlin,
right. I know that you have a man, or I know that you have a woman, and shit happens, or maybe something catastrophic happened in their life, and now they're
close together.
And they brought them close together. What if they both experienced something traumatic together? Right. Maybe there's all of these different things, and your reason to him was saying, I don't care what the reason is. I care that you apologize for something that made me hurt.
So can I explain something? As you were in the scenario where you were talking about how they got close at work, you know what's happening to me? I don't mean what happened to me in an actual work scenario. I mean, in this scenario, I was getting increasingly mad.
What were you getting mad? What were you getting mad
about?
The
more information that was being revealed as to how it got to that point.
But that's because the reason you're being given isn't good enough for you. Which is
no.
And when is this?
Because no reason's good enough. Because the net result is what happened.
I don't agree with that.
Way.
I don't agree with that.
I am process over outcome. I am process over outcome. If I judge everything based off the outcome and ignore the process, then that's how businesses go under. People people. That's how teams don't win. You won the game, but you did it all wrong, and you're thinking, "But we won." Now your team is not good. Process over outcome. How we got here is more important than that we got here.
Okay, I agree with that in theory because you're gonna make it sound like that's what I mean for everything. But in this, because I'm not trying to say as an extreme, but what I am trying to say is that. Knowing, like, because, and maybe, you know what? Maybe it's my attachment to results. Because, and what I mean is the outcome that I was seeking in whatever it was.
Yeah, but if you loved results, you would love process.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because
process gets you to it. But you're saying you don't care about the process.
But what I'm saying is I think I'm being too attached to the end result, whether it be in a relationship or trying to get something.
You value results way more than process. You
don't. I don't agree. No, I don't. I don't believe that.
If you might not like what it sounds like, but this is what you're saying.
This is what you're saying. You do, if the result is not the way you wanted it to be.
Yeah. Okay. If the
result appears and it's literally not what you want.
Okay.
Any progress or any part of the process that was good, you neglect. You act like they never happened. You erase them all.
Okay.
And but also, if the result is what you wanted,
then you neglect.
And the process was terrible.
You neglect that whole process because you go, we got it though.
We did it.
Who cares?
And I worked with you before. I know this is how you are.
No, it is true. You do this. I know this.
You've been this way for years.
This is what you do. You go,
it got done.
Yo. I've seen him.
Could be late. Could be on fire. Somebody could be half dead. Well, it's done though.
You'll be in a situation where the thing was supposed to happen a certain way with a particular person, and all this headache that they brought you, all this controversy, all this stress, all this sleepless nights that they brought you. But if the end result is y'all end up having sex, or the end result is y'all end up having a lovely dinner, you forget about all that other parts. I'm sitting here at the table having dinner.
Yeah.
And thinking, why did we have to
do all this? I don't care that we're at dinner. I cared about why getting to dinner was this hard.
Why was it this hard? I need to know.
Okay, so
I need to know.
What are we doing here like this?
I need to know.
You gotta tell me why.
And a lot of people do that.
Or I'm not coming to dinner.
You're not the only one, but a lot of people do that. They just care about the end result. And I'm sitting here steaming about why did you put me through this to get to this?
Especially if we're having a good time right now.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm like, hold on. And then you know what they tell me usually? XP, you know what they tell me usually? Well, I'm sorry.
That's a great place. I think that's an amazing place.
No, because there's more to go. But
because how angry I get when they say that, I'm like, I don't even know what to do with my.
But that's really good.
My whole being. They said I'm sorry, and I'm like, damn, I have nothing else to say to this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's it.
Now here. Okay, so then here's how I'll end that part up because have you been with somebody
in any capacity?
Yes. Yeah. And because being with somebody, relationship, someone that's in your life,
business,
a parental
family,
business,
friend,
that they have overused sorry to the point where it lost its actual meaning.
Of course. For me, yeah.
Sorry.
And wait. And
you said lost its meaning.
Or no. Not
sorry has meaning.
Yeah,
remorse has meaning.
Yeah.
But have I gotten to a point where I never believed when they use those words?
Yes.
Okay. What's worse? Somebody who says sorry all the time or someone who refuses to ever apologize for anything they've done?
But what's the alternative of what they do? That's not that.
What do you mean?
Because you just said someone who apologizes all the time and they don't.
Or someone who can never bring themselves to apologize.
But what are they doing instead? Are they explaining to me why they did something?
Are they gaslighting? Because acting like nothing happened?
Yeah. Like what are they doing?
Oh,
what is
it's a mixed bag. Maybe a mixed bag.
So are they acting like nothing happened?
Oh no! They know they fucked up, and they're not showing remorse through changed action either. They're it's kind of just like.
So
maybe there's a little bit of gaslighting there.
So they're acknowledging that they fucked up.
Not always.
Okay, they're telling me why they fucked up.
No.
Okay, they're
telling me get over it.
Yeah, what did they like? What is
not so many words?
Because if you're saying that they say they know they effed up,
they're telling you to get over it by moving on the conversation or moving on the relationship or moving on the friendship.
Are they telling me why they did it?
No.
So then this isn't.
So then it's not acknowledged.
Yeah.
Then what?
It's not. It's no.
So it's totally ignoring the events that have occurred.
So that's actually that's the true gaslighting.
Or gaslighting it, or flipping it on you, or
flipping it.
Yeah,
I'll take somebody to apologize rather than somebody.
Apologize. I don't believe it. Then flipping it on me, never acknowledging anything. And
that means every time you mess up, now you're trying to victimize me.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I'm upset about your treatment of me. Get the heck out of
here. That's because that is sometimes, unfortunately, that's all you have. It's someone. It's the people. Sometimes. It's the people that apologize so much, so you're just like, man, you don't even fucking mean it. Or the people that really don't apologize. And I know in our people and stuff like that, I don't know about everybody that you guys deal with, but it's hard for some people to apologize and acknowledge that they were wrong. And that's why, and maybe that's why, but in the earlier situation, when I'm talking about the scenario with Amanda and Sierra and being wronged, is people who actually recognize that they did something wrong, even if they're keeping the thing that they did wrong vis-a-vis a relationship or whatever, but recognizing that they actually hurt you, to me, has more value than saying, so this is what happened. The reason why is because, I know you fucking fucked.
I'm going to drop some of y'all, and then I'm going to let y'all wrap it up.
Yeah, shout out BT.
Not wrap it up, but like y'all keep going. You never have to forgive what you understand.
Wait. What does that mean?
You never have to forgive what you understand. I'll tell you what I mean by that. When you're parents, you're a little kid and you do something.
Sure.
Have you ever done something you say, I'm sorry, mom or dad, and they say, no, I understand?
No. I've never heard I understand from my parents ever when I said sorry for something. If I'm going to be completely honest.
I just, okay.
Well, I'm just.
No, but just generally speaking, I don't have
but
to.
I've heard that in general.
Yeah, like, I understand. I know who you are. Yeah. I get it.
I say that to people, but.
Or like somebody, like, okay, maybe you say a cuss word. Oh, my bad. No, I got you, man. Like, because I know you just came from the studio. Or I noticed this. Or or you come back home sweaty from playing ball. Man, I'm sweating. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm sweating in the house.
Like,
no, don't worry about it, because I know you just came outside from playing basketball.
Yeah.
You don't have to forgive what you understand.
Got it.
That's the premise. If I understand how where we're at right now, kind of regardless of how I feel to some degree about the events of this, it's cool. Because I understand. Like, so for example, I didn't want you to bring your dirty, sweaty clothes in the house like that.
Yeah.
But I do know you just came from being outside. And it does look like you were playing ball. So it is fine.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Whereas if you come in and you're wet and dirty and I don't know that you were playing ball, what are you doing in this house this nasty? Where are you coming from? What has just occurred?
And you want to know.
So then maybe my statement,
because he's saying you want to know. And what if that person doesn't say? They just say, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Now it's like, nah.
Yeah. See,
why are you like this in the house right now?
Maybe there's a proximity thing where the why may be required contextually in that sense. Like I can see that maybe the relation that you have with the person, or the proximity and closeness versus farthest, maybe that requires a why as a byproduct. Maybe
Chris, everything.
But I might not care. The most important thing, not caring about a why is different.
The most important thing to give people is the hardest thing, which is context.
Oh my God,
that's the most important thing, but it's the hardest thing. I need to be able to, if I can put all, it's hard for us to do this, but if I could put all your actions in context, I probably would never be mad at you, because I'd have context. I'd have the full picture every time. I may not be happy with everything you do.
That's it.
But I understand where we're at.
No, listen to what he just said right there. That is the creme de la creme of where we argue. If I understand, it doesn't mean I won't be upset at the situation, but I fucking get it though. And that's going to change how I maneuver with my own life, with other people, in my daily activities, and how I deal with myself, because there is an understanding. I don't need that other headache to be on top of the fact that I'm mad about the actual situation. I can erase that. Yeah. The weight of it is less now. It's less.
Like I have a friend of mine, bro, he pisses me off.
Yeah.
There's parts of him that will piss me, and it's going to piss me off to the day I die.
Yeah.
But I understand him.
But you understand him.
So it's like,
yeah.
He don't have to say sorry to me about
every single time.
You're gonna do it again. I know this is how you are.
I know.
I've known you for years. I know that in these events, with these circumstances, I saw this coming. Do I like that? That is what you're gonna do?
No,
because I'm not like that. But I understand you.
And you know what it would kill him with? If he didn't understand why he did that.
Then I'd be like, bro, why you keep blah blah blah? But once I know. We don't even got to do the why did you this time, because I saw that, I saw this, I saw that, I saw this, and I was like,
patterns.
It's probably about to happen right now.
Yeah.
It happens. I hate when it happens. I'm not a big fan of that happening, but I got it.
Right.
We don't even got to spend too much time on it.
He now sets his expectations.
My emotional state is already prepared to he's about to disappoint me.
He's gonna do that. So why give myself blood pressure about this?
It's calm. He not gonna really do this one the way I need. My parents. I'm sure parents feel this way all the time with kids.
Of course.
I know that he's not about to clean his room right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's stressed about. Would I prefer the room be clean?
Sure.
Hell yeah, but I know he's not about to do it. I'm not going to hoop and holler like I would if I thought the room would be clean and now I'm home and the room is dirty. Because that was like, whoa, why? You know?
Why? Right.
And I think that's why I'm so different from my parents. That's the only thing that I'm different about my parents.
They
and
don't
I
give
think like for them, my dad always wants to know why. And I think that might be why you're so against it. Like he wants to know why.
About everything.
Like my dad, like why is this, why this, why this, why this, why this? And XP goes, well, even if you know why, you're still gonna feel the way that you do because the way that you respond to me, I feel like that's what it is. But the thing is, you'll never know 100% how he feels inside. You're just you're just assuming it because it looks the same. But he might.
Looks the same.
It looks the same.
Right.
I said this lady. She said to me, she goes, you know the thing that makes me really nervous about you, Travell? I said, what? She goes, I never know how you feel about anything.
Right.
I've been told that for a while.
What you're going to do. Like, you'll be like, she goes, you'll pause. Okay. And she goes, I know that in your brain, a lot happened. And I don't know if I say, is anything wrong? If you've decided that you can handle it, you're like, no. She goes, it's the most nerve-wracking thing because I only find out when it's not okay, but I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that wasn't okay, but you're just like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Right.
She goes, I literally spend this much time with you, and I could honestly say, I don't think I know how you feel about too much stuff. How you feel.
Yes.
I know what you're going to do. I know how you're going to talk. But how you felt I don't think I know. I said, probably.
I love these conversations because they just remind me how much a lot of things that me and Travell are similar, and it's kind of scary. Like some things are very
similar.
Very, very similar. Same I've had this exact same conversation.
Word.
Dead ass. They don't know. And so why sometimes they literally have to be Howard Keems will have to say, yo, how are you feeling right now?
Yeah.
Because I know you look like you always look.
Yeah.
And that's what I have a problem doing.
And that's what I said and that's why I said in the vlog that I did on the from after the show the other day, I literally said at the end of it, I said, but I'm a human being like everybody else. I feel like people around me don't think that they don't treat me like a human being.
They don't.
You know what I mean? Like I'm just this guy that's just never phased.
It's a burned out poker face.
And it's just, but I just don't want to. I don't want to.
You're holding a losing hand.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't.
Because people be wondering, like,
yo,
what, you not gonna bet, nigga? Like, yo, bro, I'm holding.
Yeah.
2-7 off.
And to be fair, because you are the way you are, sometimes I want to be. No, sometimes I want to be like how he is because that is how I feel. Like what he portrays outside. Sometimes when it affects you, that's how I actually feel. But we can't have two of us moving like that. So I keep that in.
Holy smoke. It's the same thing, bro. There was one time, bro, there'll be times I'll be talking to my work partner, but yo, and reiterating facts that we both saw and heard together.
And
I'm like, man. He's like, yo, you don't feel nothing about this? Like, bro, I do, but like, look at the energy you're already bringing. Like, there's no room for me to even.
I can't even. What can I want. Yeah, but what am I supposed to do?
What are we saying?
What am I supposed to do? Because I agree with you. This is not. But what can I do? It's gonna be. I might make you worse.
Because you're sitting here. Like, what do you want to do about this? Yeah. Like, I don't know. Let me think. You're not mad, bro? No, I am, but. I mean, look how you brought it to me already. I can't. You want me to go there too? I think we're gonna. I think this is back.
I can't bring you to hell with me. Like it's one of us guys,
bro.
Because someone's got to bring the other person back out of the.
We can't both stay here.
We can't both stay here.
Can't both. Stay
That's
here.
literally why it goes the way.
But the excitable people always look at calm people and say, "Yo, get more excited." I will promise you, we the calm people are looking at y'all and be like, "Yo, chill."
Very, very much so.
I promise you. We looking at the comment like,
yo, I hate when people say
y'all
that to me.
Really
yo, you're not mad about this?
Bro, it is so infuriating.
Yo, you're not mad? You're okay with this?
Especially when if we both heard and processed the information at the same time.
Yeah.
We both just heard it.
Yeah.
What makes you think
about how
I don't care?
Y'all was at like, yo, you don't feel that you're not mad about how homie's moving? You would say it to me, Thing would say it to me, Thing would say it to me, and I'm like, yeah, I feel exactly like y'all. I feel but what
do you want me to do?
I'll be the fourth one to, like what
and that's another thing. I don't do, again, it goes back to my point. I don't do nothing for nothing. So if the only thing I'm going to get is expression,
then I forget it. Yeah.
And that's
I make moves, chess moves, advancement, retreat, side steps. I'm not just going to react.
I got to go for
with
a walk.
No leverage.
I got to go jog or walk or something because I can't do anything else.
That's what y'all want to do? Y'all want to just crash out and get nothing?
Right.
I care too much about my emotions.
I'm afraid of my actual true crash out. I'm afraid of it.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of my crash out. The crash out that I can do will be fucking legendary out here.
Facts.
Yeah.
Because when people crash out, they say, "Oh, I lost it."
Yeah.
I don't know what that would look like.
I don't know what that would look like.
Because I always have a grip on it somewhere.
And it's scary. It's scary.
So if I totally let it go, I don't know what happened.
I don't know what will happen. I'm scared.
Yeah,
I'm
scared. And you know what? And that makes sense when that traumatic thing that we talked about that person did, I was losing it and he wasn't. And if he, you know what? If he lost it,
they would have been like, yo!
No, let me take it a step further. If he lost it and I was losing it, I don't know what would have happened.
It would have been
to me, like mentally, like I don't know, like I don't like that. That could have been too much. Like that could if we both went bonkers like that. If I did it and then he supplemented it, then I can't say how long it would have taken to like snap out of it. Whereas at that point, it was quicker. It was like, oh, okay. So that makes perfect sense because that was But then also something else happened to you with that before then. So maybe that prepared you for this type of cataclysmic situation. So that also makes sense. But
I gotta step out and make a phone call. Y'all wrap it up though. I love y'all.
I mean that's it.
I mean that's it. I just wanted to ask you. You didn't watch Odyssey and you didn't watch Spider-Man, correct?
I watched both.
Okay, thanks.
I didn't watch Spider-Man.
Did you watch Odyssey?
Of course I did. Am I stupid?
You want to go?
We can see.
Which one do you want to mention first?
Any of them. You just go, quick hits and then get out of here.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Oh, you start with Spider-Man. Okay.
Because we don't have to say what happened.
No, no spoilers from me. I mean, please
say it.
Biggest domestic opening.
Yes.
Second largest global opening.
It's over $1 billion already.
I think Avengers Endgame beat it for the opening weekend though, like first week numbers. Good movie.
No, okay. We're not.
We're not. Okay.
Good.
But you know what's funny?
Good movie.
People either say that or they say it's the best thing they ever saw.
They're losers.
Like no one said this bad.
Best thing they ever saw?
Yeah, they're like this. He's the best.
I'm so far away from that.
No, I know.
Oh, no.
But I'm saying it's what you said or what or people saying it's the greatest. Like there's not a lot of middle ground.
It's the best thing?
They're like it's the best Spider-Man movie.
It's the second greatest, if not teetering the first best Spider-Man film.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, at least you're doing that. Okay.
Okay, so here's
some people did say
it is not better than Spider-Man 2 at all.
Yeah, it might.
Spider-Man 2 with
we're fine.
With
talking about with Toby?
With Dr. Octopus? Yeah, Spider-Man 2 with Toby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man movie of all time.
They're saying Tom was so good, like he eclipsed Toby in every aspect.
This made him eclipse Toby.
That's what they're saying. As totality.
As totality.
Like, it's over for
like Spider-Man because you have to.
You're asking me to rank Spider-Man
Hold
movies,
on, time out. Yeah.
Or
Spider-Man's. Spider-Man's.
Yeah, so
because you're constricted by the
so there's 11
script.
No, there's not 11 of them. I'm excluding the cartoons.
Yeah.
So I will be fair.
Yes.
I would put this in a top 3 or top 4.
There's not 3 other Spider-Mans better than this. We're not doing
well, there's
so there are 3 other Spider-Mans that I think would be better than this.
That are better than this.
That you want me that I enjoyed watching more.
Okay, now you don't say enjoy.
No, but it's
3 Spider-Man movies that are
Spider-Man
overall 2, better than
Spider-Man
this movie.
Spider-Man 2 is better than this?
Okay, so you
No Way Home is already better than this.
It's not.
Okay, then it's fine.
It's not. I know. That's where we live. Because I can argue that Toby is the great that was already the best Spider-Man from him.
What?
With Octopus.
Doc Ock is the best Spider-Man movie.
So I'm not going to argue. That's why I said this new one.
And then you have this as number
1
2
or 2. This is number 2 and could be one
better than No Way Home.
Yes. This particular one had everything. Is why I like this. This is one of those. And
you remember the Amazing Spider-Man? Do you remember Andrew Garfield?
Yeah, I remember that. How many of there was 1 or 2?
Yeah, 2 of them.
He was the shortest run.
I don't remember the second one as much, but I remember the first one. Mm-hmm.
He was the shortest.
The second one's pretty good.
The second one is with Jamie Foxx in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I do remember it. It's not better. Those 2 are not better than what I just saw the other day.
Okay, well then I'll have to watch it and decide.
Because because there's two ways to describe this.
How dare you?
I love JV. Yo, because there's two ways to describe this, right? Or to measure it. Best Spider-Man overall movie,
yes,
or best performance of Spider-Man.
Okay, so what do you say when you say it's second? What are you saying?
Oh, overall movie. That's what I'm saying.
And but the public perception is that he's overtaken
this movie. He wasn't before this movie. I didn't have him over Toby.
Or I can tell you like adult Spider-Man. You like condo living hard life Spider-Man.
Yo, there was so much juice pause into this film, man. There was just everything. There was just everything in this.
It was really good. I'm
everything, like the way that they, XP, when you watch, like there was so much elements, not just story, but design. Different.
But I also have maybe I'll sit with it more.
Yeah,
I have a rewatchability thing.
You can rewatch.
Bro, I could rewatch Spider-Man 2 100.
I agree.
Times.
And I agree, which is why I think
I had it on PSP. The thing, so I watched it a lot.
Am I gonna go back to this and watch it?
I think you are.
No, because the thing with Spider-Man 2, just running it out, there's action set pieces in Spider-Man 2 that you got to see again.
And so did that.
What set piece from this you have to? The Hulk one?
That's one of them. The ninjas is another one.
The hand, yeah,
that was fucking unreal, bro. That was fucking unreal, bro. Forget this fighting scene. This is not a fighting scene. But what was another I gotta see again was when Jean is going through.
Does he?
What? Who did you just say?
Oh man, can't let him do that. Forget it.
Okay. Well, we also so
let's move on to the one that we all seen, Odyssey.
Get these bears out of here.
Yo, he that wasn't the line. He ad-libbed that, and this is going for, this is everywhere. Like it's different. It's worded differently.
What scene is that?
This is in the hall.
Oh,
somebody get these beggars. Oh, my.
Isn't that when Matt Damon comes back and he's pretending to be a beggar and he bumps into him?
Yeah,
and he goes, "You got to be nice to him. He could be a god in disguise."
Do you know that? Do you know that? Tom said that in one of the takes when he's running in the hall with Matt Damon, and they're screaming, right? They're everything's happening. Matt Damon literally said to him in his ear while they're running, "Where is Dax Stone, or what's the guy?
Wait,
Bourne, Jason Bourne.
Wait, what?
Where's Trent Stone?
Trent Stone. He said he was screaming it in his ear, and then when they finished cuts, I was like, "Yo, this is fucking Jason Bourne. What the fuck are you doing to me?" They had to do it again. He's saying that to him. I can only imagine. You know when as an actor you try to trick the other guy. He literally said he was in that same scene. He's screaming at him.
IMAX film.
Where is yo? I'm like, what? He's like, dead ass. I said that's it. Matt's like, yo, I'm sorry, man. It was crazy.
The Odyssey confirms Christopher Nolan as
the best in the human.
The best 3 directors of all time.
Yeah, no, it's.
I'm there. With
I feel bad for people who can't make.
And
movies
who's the other two that you put with that?
So
I'm just leaving room for other people I haven't.
Okay, who's okay? Is there
my number 1 is Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, and who's number 2?
I know you're only talking about movies. You're talking movie directors.
Yeah,
I mean, just to hone this in.
Movie directors.
Movie. And who's the second? If you have to.
Yeah, who's your second, or someone that you're at least considering?
Because he's 1.
If you
right,
yeah.
So who's number 2? If I have to pick,
yeah.
I have to pick.
If you have to pick,
man, people are gonna be mad at me saying this though.
Oh, what is it? An actor turned director?
It's Coogler.
No. Yeah, Coogler's up there, yo.
Ooh,
it's Coogler.
No,
he has not missed.
He'd be in my
Fruitvale, Creed, Black Panther.
No, he's
in the 5.
He's in the 5. He's at the 5 minimum.
Just think of those. Fruitvale. That's your indie-ish film. Creed. The first Creed movie is very good.
Very good.
Black Panther 1.
Black Panther 2.
Black Panther 2.
Yeah.
And then the one that put him in the list for me.
Yeah.
Sinners. Because it has the greatest scene I've ever seen in a movie.
Yes.
Ever.
The music scene. Well, for me, it's the music scene.
I've never seen anything like that before in my life.
Never.
So I think about, man, I went and I was transported and I was this.
He's top 5.
The reason why Christopher Nolan is GOATed.
Yeah.
Insomnia is a movie people don't even know about.
I gotta go watch that one because I don't.
Memento.
Yeah.
It's his indie film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he Prestige or am I tripping?
Prestige.
Yeah, so it already stops right
Hugh Jackman.
Like, The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight Rises, which is still the magnum opus of superhero film.
Bane.
Inception,
which is maybe my favorite movie of all time.
Shutter Island.
It's not him. That's Scorsese.
That's okay. He's in my.
Scorsese's up there as well.
He's gonna be
in there.
You're talking about Interstellar.
Interstellar.
Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises, when people say he wasn't even trying, he just said, I don't know, take a film.
Yeah.
Dunkirk is a good movie.
I watched some of it,
and of course Oppenheimer. But yeah, so
Oppenheimer and Tenet, bro.
Tenet. I love
Tenet. Just didn't get blind because it was COVID. Tenet is amazing.
And it's his fault because he said when he read it and was doing it, he didn't understand it. It had to be.
Who said that?
David.
Yeah, you fucker.
He's booked it. He's still
on the press tour. I still don't get it.
I still don't get it. I still don't.
But
someone get these burgers out of here.
I got these burgers.
What I love about that movie is it works on.
It's amazing.
So many levels. So if you want to watch it one time and enjoy it,
no, I gotta watch it.
Go do that.
If you want to watch it,
if you want to go get all the themes,
you're
it's gonna take a couple times.
Oh yes.
And if you just want to see good pictures because it's all shot in IMAX, go do that too.
IMAX. Yeah. If you want to go enjoy, have a great night, drive in, it literally, bro.
And all you people that were talking down on Travis Scott's contributions, go fuck yourself. It was I loved his
it was so
as if the guy wasn't
a bard. Is the modern rapper.
That's exactly.
It's almost as if Christopher Nolan is trying to tell us something even with that.
Oh, no.
Exactly.
He's definitely trying to tell you guys
it's almost
something.
Like he's trying to tell something even with that.
Yo, Zendaya and Tom said, they're set.
They're taking a break.
Yeah, they're making, it's too much. They're doing too well.
They also said a short break, though, but yeah.
It's short, but they need a year off, both of them.
Yeah. They did too much.
Too much.
Especially her. She did another movie that put her over the, forget what the number was.
Bro.
Another movie like for this year. For this year.
Yeah, with the no, that's coming. But she did one with the other guy in Odyssey, the Batman.
Yes.
What's his
Patterson, which I saw. Good movie.
And it just popped up on Paramount. So
it's out
available now. Yeah.
Okay.
So she's
but anyway.
Oh yeah, go yeah.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, but yeah, we're pretty much done, guys. Though,
no, not pretty much. It's done.
Yeah. So I'm saying we're done.
No, it's done.
I want to thank y'all for sitting down, and watching this, or sit down. You might want to sit down for this. I'm going to sign off for Travell. Appreciate everybody for supporting us again, like XP said. Hopefully this show was a lot more exciting and insightful, and you know, shout out to all the new listeners and viewers who are just seeing this for the first time, right? Seeing this show, because we got to acknowledge those people.
Yep.
And shout out the day ones who have been watching and listening to us before we even had fucking video. We appreciate you guys. Keep liking, comment, subscribe, share, tell people about the show. We read comments, so if you have topics or things that you think that we should discuss, that you would like to see discussed, please shoot us a DM or write it in the comments. XP takes a look at a lot of that. I do as well.
Yeah, and
we can find a way, if it's interesting enough, or compelling enough, we will bring it to the show and we'll maybe even highlight who suggested it to us.
You know, 1000%. So we'll definitely see you guys on the next one. Most definitely, for sure.
Oh no.
Hi there. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to take a listen, to watch. You might want to sit down for this. If you have any questions or comments or want to email us and contact us for any reason, make sure that you hit sitdown4, which is the number, this, @gmail.com. And we will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you. And also, I want to thank all the new listeners and the continuous listeners, because that is important and we really appreciate it. All right. See ya.
This concludes our broadcast day.
You might want to sit down for this.